I should be back for next session. So I think we've got everybody here that's going to be here. So yeah, welcome aboard. Campaign kickoff. Looking forward to it. Is everybody kind of ready to go? If so, I've got my updated intro. I can jump right into it, or if there's any questions,
I've already
we
drank
go
most of
through.
my iced coffee, but I'm good. Might have to walk
I
and make more here in a minute, but
I
Okay, I've
drank some
ordered food as well.
caffeinated water and a zero sugar Mountain Dew this morning, so hopefully I'm caffeined
Yeah.
up. I was up getting stuff ready last night, so but yeah, excited to get going. I can't remember if I mentioned it last time as far as hero points go. Um, I have a tracker. It's in one of the modules that kind of automates it. So I've got it set up to replenish hero points about a little bit over an hour. I do 70 minutes. So um, through a 3.5 hour session, you should have at least 3 hero points to use, but they'll come every hour. So um, and I also have an alternate rule in that when you use a hero point, I think it's Jason Keeley, who's a Paizo editor, uh, put this into effect, and it's in a module again that I downloaded. That when you re-roll using a hero point, if you roll 1 through 10, it will bump it up by a +10. So it avoids the dreaded re-roll with a hero point and roll worse. So I will say if you roll 2 nat 1s in a row, that rule will not be in effect. So nat 1s in a row, it was just meant to be. So I think it'll show
right.
it as an 11, but yeah, if you roll 2 nat 1s in a row, that was destiny, and you were destined to crit fail that. So, but if you make
Well,
a
me
regular
and
failure and then roll a nat 1, I allow the +10 to kick in on that one.
all I can say is, at least so far, the dice on Foundry, at least the other day, was working so much better for me than most of the dice rollers in Discord. They don't like me.
The those will be famous last words. Yep.
I went through doing a society play by Discord game. I went through 3 different games. I couldn't roll higher than a 4. I'm like, wow.
Dang.
Yep. Yeah, I've seen people with little dice jails that they bring along to conventions that when they get a bunch of bad rolls in a row, their dice go into dice jail for a while. So
And
Guy
then you
ain't
have
been in
that other
convention
guy that
since the 80s.
Let's get started. Come on.
then I saw something recently, a guy doing a live play fucking took a loaded dice just to wind up the DM.
I used to drive my players in person and crazy because, I always kept my dice rolls behind the DM screen.
yep, yep,
And well, I'm like, I'd be I'd be fudging a lot of rolls because I tend to roll really good with dice, physical
yep.
dice for some reason. And they're like, are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Because when I would hit, and I was like, okay, I can't take this one away. And I saw they wanted me to roll in front of them. Then they got really mad
Yep.
about all the nat 20s I was rolling.
Yep.
They're
I
not
told you.
loaded. I just had great rolls.
Yep.
Now they still like in front of me because they like the pain, I guess. I don't know.
I mean,
That's the
original
nice
D
thing
and
with
D, it
Foundry
used to
too is you
be
can. Oh, go
DM
ahead.
rolled everything, right?
I don't remember
Oh,
that, and I've been playing since the '80s. So
No, that was like Gary Gygax shit.
okay, yeah, that
yeah, it was
predates me
pretty
a
much
little bit. So
way back when I started. Most of the guys I was playing with we were all war gamers, you
okay.
know, and we kind of came over to this, playing things like Avalon Hill game,
Oh, you cut off.
Blitzkrieg, and a couple others. We have all these little tiny cardboard chits you moved around for your units.
Yep. I remember I got the original Battle System box set, and it was all like little cardboard
Yeah, I remember that.
tokens. Yep. Alrighty. Are we ready then?
I hope so.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
All
Oh,
right,
excuse
here
me.
goes box text intro. The crystal spires and silver leaf boughs of Iodara are far behind you now, replaced by the chaotic, untamed currents of the West Selen River. Their journey north from the heart of Kyonin has been long, your chartered riverboat cutting through the shifting magical mists of the Firani forest before finally spilling out into the wild frontiers of the river kingdoms. You are bound for Seven Arches, drawn together by a shared impossible trauma. Standing at the prow, charting your course, is Dr. Edward Riddleson. The eccentric paranormal researcher from Ustalav has spent the last month embedded in Kyonin, working alongside elven scholars to investigate the Ayudara, the ancient elf gates. But what he found instead was all of you, a disparate collection of souls bound by the missing moment. Watching Riddleson's back with the sailor's balanced stance is Grumney. A hobgoblin in the highly restricted heart of elven territory would normally invite a barrage of arrows, but Grimney is a long way from the pirate haunts of the Bandu fleet. Pulled out of a surreal storm spun up from the eye of Abendego, the battle oracle remembers nothing between that and returning through an Ayudara with the doctor near Ustalav. He has served as the doctor's steadfast, sea-hardened bodyguard ever since. Huddled near the cabin over ancient tomes and freshly inked notes are the scholars, Elendar Al-Uverin and Valeth Eltharion. As ancient elves of Kyonin, they were part of a specialized research team deployed in the deepest, most overgrown reaches of the Firani forest. They uncovered a long dormant Ayudara, and when it unexpectedly activated, it pulled them into the unknown. Now, Valeth's sharp investigative mind seeks to rationally unravel the mystery,
That's me.
while Elendar, using his animus connection to bridge the distance between the mortal and spiritual realms, communes with the restless apparitions that whisper of their lost time. Taking up the aft of the vessel are the hardened survivors of the demonic swamps. Boss, an imposing Nephilim minotaur whose kinetic elemental power thrums in the damp river air, stands alongside the enigmatic quiet movements of the fungus leshy rogue Laughs at Dark. Or Laughs at Dusk, it should be. My bad. It's like, that doesn't sound right.
No, you don't laugh at dark.
Laughs at
No.
Dusk, and
Scary.
Carwin, a steadfast elven champion of Kedifis. This trio did not find their gate in a pristine, secluded grove. Your missing moment was triggered deep within the abyssal horrors of Tanglebriar. There, amidst demonic corruption and living decay, you encountered the Ayudara known as Tanglegate. You remember stepping through. You do not remember what came next. But as the dense protective canopy of Kyonin thins into the rugged, unpredictable woodlands of the River Kingdoms, the reality of your destination sets in. Dr. Riddleson turns from the prow, his expression grave, carefully folding his map. Sighing, he uses a black handkerchief to mop the sweat from his age-spotted forehead. I fear this is as far as I accompany you, he says. I have matters to attend to farther east. He smiles fondly. I've no doubt that you can handle this investigation yourselves. I need not remind you of the importance of your mission. He points to the mysterious rune emblazoned across his throat, the same mark that brought you together, the one you all share. Across the world, elven teleportation gates, Ayudara, burst with light and lured people like us in with visions of our greatest desires. A subset of we so-called Gatewalkers returned from the sojourn, some, like you, bearing fascinating new abilities. We all, however, remain ignorant of what befell us on the other side of our doorway, how we came to be marked with this unknown sign, or what may have happened to those who did not return. He chuckles ruefully. In every university and seminary, scholars are ransacking their libraries to understand this missing moment. Yet I believe that you, will succeed where they all fail. For our quest into the paranormal is not merely academic, but personal. Toward that end, I've given you my most promising lead, 7 Arches. For centuries, any elf who approached the city's infamous 7 Arches has been subject to a terrible curse. Yet on the night of the missing moment, the curse was somehow lifted. We need to know why. The city's famed Ayudara no doubt holds some of the answers we seek, and moreover, represent a prime research opportunity to study the portals in person. That's where you come in. To help, I've arranged for you to meet with an old associate of mine, Fianara Calestri. Claims to have crucial information about the arches. Ah, and there she is now. An elven woman wearing traveling leathers and a backpack overflowing with scrolls waves from the caravansary's porch. So you guys, there's a caravansery or kind of a roadside inn along the river here. It's got a dock, so the ship pulls up in the dock. Let me give you a couple images here.
That'd be great.
First of all, here is the doctor.
Using the player's guide.
And
You just
next
be looking.
is Fianara.
I think that guy's had a little too much caffeine.
So she comes down to the dock to meet you. I guess before we get into that, any of you can make a recall knowledge using society to see what you know of Seven Arches. Down in your hot bar, I've put that on for everybody. Yep, roll. There we go. Cool.
See if I can find the damn thing.
I'll find it eventually.
Yeah, it's down in your hot bar. It should be in box 1. It's like a 6-sided die
Macros.
on crosshairs.
Oh,
So that will
I think it's
that will
box
roll a
2.
recall knowledge check for me. So you don't know what you roll. It's a secret check, but it'll basically list all of your skills that are relevant. So any other time you make a recall knowledge, you don't have to state a specific skill you're using. It'll just give me like all of your different skills that can be used to recall knowledge, including your lores. And then I just apply the most relevant one. So, all
Yeah,
right.
I'll find it
So,
eventually.
no worries. So we will start. Let's see who have we got here.
Looks like a 6-sided die.
Oh, I might not have set it up on yours yet.
Oh,
Let me.
I'm like, I don't see one.
I will roll it for you.
Okay.
And then, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, we set you up later, so I did that earlier. I will get that on your hot bar. So there's a recall knowledge, and then there's a basic action macros that's helpful as well. I will get both of those. Actually, let me see if I go into macros.
There is one in
If
the
you go-
macros under exploration.
Yeah, if you go over to the right-hand menu, and it's like the 9th one down, it's like a slash with two an arrow on either side. If you hover over, it says macros.
Yeah.
If you click on that,
Oh, I
I
see
think drag that recall knowledge into your hotbar down on 1, and then drag the basic action macros into the hotbar in 2, and you should be
Or
all
vice
set
versa.
up then. And then you can
There we
go ahead, make that check.
All right.
All right, so Laughs at Dusk. Laughs at Dusk doesn't know anything about Seven Arches. Boz does not know anything about Seven Arches. Elendar, you know. Long ago, elves dwelled in the verdant forest of Seven Arches, and it's believed they built the stone arches that give the region and its eponymous capital city their name. Now, Seven Arches is overseen by the Oak Stewards, enigmatic druids who prohibit elves from even entering the kingdom's borders. This ostensibly has to do with the Obnubilant Curse, a mysterious affliction that kills any elf who dares go near one of the Seven Arches. In the wake of the missing moment, however, rumor has it that the curse has been lifted. And Carwin, you know that the citizens of Seven Arches quiver under the brutal thumb of the Oak Stewards, wicked druids whose blasphemous rites drove away the region's native elves long ago. Heroic first world folk frequently send their bravest soldiers to Seven Arches capital city to fight the Oak Stewards, but the Druids' defenses against the Fae have so far proven impervious. And Valith, you know the same as Elendar, but you also know Seven Arches is rife with magical wildlife and fantastical creatures. Peculiar, shadowy fae called Gorgas are among the region's more troublesome native denizens. Since the missing moment, Gorga attacks against Seven Arches homesteaders have become more frequent and vicious. And finally, let me roll for Grubby. Grumney does not know anything about Seven Arches. All right, so that is the information you have. You have one last chance if you have any questions for Dr. Riddleson. I've got some canned responses to certain questions, and if he has something outside of these, I'll try to come up with an answer if he has one.
Do you have any ideas of where we could begin, or any allies that we should seek outside of Dianara here, who you have made contact with yet?
He said, yeah, I've never been to Seven Arches. I don't know anybody there. I think Fianara will be your best source. She is an old traveling companion, a member of the Pathfinder Society. I used to travel with her back before I settled down into my studies. She's a fine scholar. You do well to trust her. Anybody else have any questions for the doctor before he exits stage left?
Scholarship's all well and good, but this is a paid position, right? We're getting paid to help you with this.
He looks confused. Your payment will be knowledge, of course. You'll finally
I
know what
can't.
happened to you beyond those gates. And fame, no doubt. Perhaps even tenure. Or at least whatever treasures you discover.
I'll accept treasures, but fame and knowledge don't buy me a house.
He looks at you, kind of waves his hand. He's like lowbrow mercantile thinking, kind of whispers under his breath what's loud enough for you to hear.
If knowledge does not buy you a house, you are not leveraging it properly.
All right, so you guys step off on the dock, meet with any other questions, I guess. Last chance.
Has there been any word from the other gates?
He has not had much contact recently. He spent the last month or so in Kyonin. So again, he's far. His home is in Ustalav, and that's where he had his missing moment at an Ayudara called Lichgate. So he's kind of in the same boat as you guys. He had a missing moment, stepped through the Ayudara, doesn't remember anything. Him with his scholarly background immediately kind of set to trying to learn as much as he can, but really hasn't found anything concrete yet. So he came to Kyonin again with so many Ayudaras being here. There was a large population of elves that were affected by this. So yeah, he spent the last month here kind of doing research, probably spending a decent amount of time with Elendar and Eltherion. But yeah, nothing fruitful has come of the research yet.
Okay.
Okay, good. Yeah,
All
nice
right,
kid.
so Doc stays on the ship, which takes off from the pier, and you turn towards Fianara. As I told Doc Eddie, Fianara says, I have some information I think you'll find useful. But if you want it, I need help with my own research first. She points to the northeast. I'd like to test a theory, but the Oak Stewards still aren't letting elves into Seven Arches. To be honest, I'm not especially keen to test the rumor about the curse suddenly lifting, nor the uptick in attacks from Gorgas. Monstrous shadow-eyed fey creatures. If you're unfamiliar, she shrugs. What can I say? I'm a reader and a writer, not an adventurer. So here's what I need. Seven Arches is supposedly named for the cluster of 7 Ayudara in the middle of the city. Well, I've been going through old records, and I've reason to believe those arches are fake. Decoys to draw attention away from the real arches. But if I want to publish my findings, I need proof. From her bag, Fianara withdraws a foot-long glass tube with a cluster of hollow bulbs at one end like a mace. This is an aura recorder I've keyed specifically to Ayudara. When you pass it through an Ayudara, it will record the gate's magical signature. I'd like you to go to the town center, then use this to read the aura of one of the gates there. If I'm right, this will prove that the aura of the supposed 7 arches is all wrong for true Ayudara. She takes a look at Carwin, Elendar, and Aelthir, and he's like, yeah, your lot won't do the way you're looking right now. So she pulls in pulls out from her pack as well, kind of a bag, and presents it to you. And let me find it. I'm gonna throw it just on the main screen here. Treasure. Yanara supplies. All right. So can you guys see the little treasure chest symbol
Yep.
on top?
Yes.
If you double click on that, it'll show you what's in there, which is basically the aura recorder, disguise kit, and 5 replacement cosmetics. So 5 sets of cosmetics. So I will just throw the disguise kits into the party stash.
Who's good with that shit?
I don't think any of us are. Closest
One
would
of those-
probably be Dusk.
Disguise kit is deception, right?
Yep. And
one
it's
of
only
those,
if somebody is like doing a seek or a search on you. You would roll a deception check using the disguise kit.
So I did teach myself how to use a disguise kit on the way over here, but I'm still not very good at it.
it's one of
So you
those
figure,
old
unless somebody really
Saturday
scrutinizes you for some reason, that you can probably make a passable disguise that isn't going to require a roll.
That'd be a really good disguise for me.
I'm guessing just a hat to cover the
Yeah.
ears will not suffice.
Yeah, or a wig.
It's one of those old 1970s plastic,
Yep.
masks you used to get back
Yeah.
then.
You're just- Yeah, you see like a big bulbous nose in there too, with the string that goes across. Yeah.
Fried rails
shoot
probably need
the nose.
contacts too.
Maybe we just all wear wooden masks.
Or kabuki mask.
Is there anything else here? I don't think she's really got any. Yeah, really no additional questions that she would
How-
have an answer for.
How far are we from Seven Arches presently?
Probably like a 45-minute walk.
Oh, we're right up close.
Yeah, that's pretty close.
Figures we got a
And again,
party close
these
to
inns along the river are pretty common. So again, especially elves aren't allowed in Seven Arches itself. So there's a few inns that are close by on the river that kind of, again, will put up elves for the night.
From what I gather, Oak Stewards are not particularly fond of us in the country at all.
Yeah, it's up to you. I mean, if you wanted to stay here and just let the non-elves go in and do the testing, it's an option. But again, yeah, you think you can disguise yourselves well enough that unless somebody really scrutinizes you.
Yeah, I'll
We're
just put
not
on
really
facial
set
hair.
up to discriminate against elves here. We want everybody in the party to be able to participate. So and I mean, it's not like elves are killed on sight or anything. Generally, again, that if an elf they're not allowed to come into town. If somebody tries to sneak in and they're caught, they're basically just escorted back out of town. Again, part of it's for the elf safety in the past. The curse was real, and has been real. So elves have passed away because of this curse.
Well, there was a war long ago as well, wasn't there?
There was, yep. And a little, I kind of read through the opening part of the campaign again, just a little update on the timeline. I was a little confused last time. I think I presented a couple different timelines. I think they both kind of came into play. I just misread. So it has been 6 months since you all returned. But what was it again now? Or 6 months since your missing moment. But you were basically gone for 3 months. So you've kind of been back now for 3 months as well. So I think I said you were gone for 6 months before. You were gone for 3 months, and then it's been 3 months since your return. So kind of 6 months overall since the initial activation of the Ayadaras that caused the missing moment. 3 months since your return. Again, there's been investigations going on. You guys met with Dr. Riddleson after he came to Kyonin. So you've kind of gotten to know him over the last month or so. And again, Grumney was with him when he arrived as kind of a bodyguard. So, and Grumney's story was Grumney was a pirate in the Shackles, part of the Bandu fleet, and was near the Eye of Amidigo when a storm kind of spun off from it. And that's kind of the last thing they remember is they were pulled into the storm. And from that point on, they were affected by the missing moment, just like you. And they came back with Dr. Riddleson in Ustalov. So through the Lich Gate that he went through and came back. So what is the consensus of the party? Is everybody going to, all right, what do we got here?
I mean, it's really just the elves who need to decide.
Yep.
We probably should go.
Yeah, probably should. I mean, if all they're going to do is throw us out at worst, man, I mean,
Yep. And
I
two of
know my
those
disguise is
elves are
pretty
your greatest
crappy.
scholars. So
Yeah, that's me. No, wait.
I may
Scholar
not
of
be a
battle.
scholar, but I do have some experience with the Iodara.
I mean, all you got to do is push the button to take a reading, right? They can bring us back the results.
What you need to do is you need to have the recorder within the Ayudara for 3 consecutive rounds. So basically 18 seconds.
Oh, that sounds easy. There's no challenge to that at all.
None at all.
You know what they say, always split the party.
All right. So first things first, I'm going to throw up a map of 7 arches. Activate that. Yeah, it looks like it pulled all of you in there. Can you guys see the map, or do I need to
I can see the
Yeah,
map.
I can see it.
Okay. Yeah, sometimes it needs like the party token on there before you guys can have access to it. As long as you can see the map, we're good. And I don't know if do you have labels on the map?
Yes.
Yes.
Well,
Okay. So you can see Arch Plaza kind of in the middle
yeah.
there. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. And there's basically like 2 streams that come through town, and then a canal that connects them that turns basically the Arch Plaza area into an island. in the middle of the town.
Is that like a
But that
giant
is
hedge
your-
or something that serves as a wall?
Yep, there's a wall around the city. There are some. I think it looks to me like it's kind of a. Looks like there's ivy along the wall.
It looks vegetative anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the whole city is like protected by druids, so it makes sense they just make like a tree
Yep.
wall, basically.
Does make sense.
So you guys make your way to Arch Plaza, which we will now go there, and you should be on the map here, so everybody should be able to see it.
I forgot how big our Minotaur friend was.
He's a big fella. Oh, why is
Hey.
Carwin's token?
Oh, it's just a wide picture. It's not
Yeah, I
a
thought I
token
had set
token.
that up.
It's squared right now. Yeah, we'll get it figured out eventually.
Oh, do we have any reason to need exploration activities up?
Uh, not so much now, but probably not a bad idea to decide on that early. If you go into the party sheet,
Party sheet.
or I think actually if you go into your own character sheet too and go to exploration, I think you can set those up. Actually, actions. So if you open your character sheet, click on the button that looks like the action symbol, and then go to exploration.
The huge list.
I think if you click browse there, I think you can
Yeah.
see the ones that are available. Apparently the druids are chanting here. So you see, again, kind of in the center of the plaza here. Let me see if I've got box text to describe it. Yep, here we go. 7 stone archways stand in a neat circle in the central town plaza. Each archway is 20 feet tall and 10 feet wide. Multicolored lights of unknown provenance warp and weave across the arch's stone faces. Surrounding the arches is a circle of dwarf oak trees, each just 10 feet tall. A hempen rope tied around the tree trunks forms a barricade whose only gap is just south of the arches. Shops, inns, and merchant wagons surround the busy square on all sides. To the southeast, a small podium rises 5 feet high. So the podium is over here. And you can see kind of the cordoned off area in the center there around the arches. And you see 3, what you assume to be Oak Steward druids kind of around the area. So this one right here that's standing by the opening is kind of looks to be on guard there. The other 2 are kind of walking the perimeter around. So they're kind of set there right now, but just know that they kind of do a patrol around it. And then there's, I mean, this is a pretty busy square. So there's people walking around. There's shops along the sides. Again, you're next to a vegetable cart there down at the bottom. So you guys are free to roam wherever you want to. You see, again, everybody around in the plaza. Nobody is going into the middle. Nobody's even attempting to go inside by the arches. So
Yeah, I get the impression we're not supposed to be there. I think we should start by having a look around.
We should probably speak to the druids as well. And when I say we, I mean somebody who's, likable and such.
Not an elf.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if
Either
you
that or
want
could
that
use
because
as distraction.
I think
with
none of us
Rumney
went for
missing,
charisma, so
Like I say, we could always be a distraction for the others. One of us get in trouble and get escorted out. Maybe they
Yeah. So
ignore the rest of the
unfortunately,
party long enough.
Grumney is the most diplomatic of the group. So
Yes,
if
Oh,
you
I'm sure.
want Grumney to go talk, I will let one of you kind of speak for Grumney. I'm not gonna talk amongst myself, PC to NPC.
He
So,
knows all the right
yeah.
words to say.
But yeah, if you want Grumney to go try and talk to one of the druids, just let me know what you want Grumney to say. And which druid do you want Grumney to approach, and we'll work it that way.
So I would suggest approaching the one that's in front of the entryway,
Okay.
but I don't particularly want to be the one that talks. However, this does seem like it would lead us towards my first investigation, so I will try to help clue in whoever is going to go speak. Or, well, Grubney, but whoever's speaking for Grubney.
Okay. And that gives them whoever you clue in a +1 bonus, right?
Correct. It's basically an aid that doesn't fail.
Yep. Wonder if there's an effect I can put up for that. There is. So I will throw
Investigate
that
things.
onto Grumney then. And you want Grumney to go approach the druid there? And let me know what you wish to say.
Take advantage of that and go after these buildings.
Certainly in real life, we're not all completely antisocial nerds, and one of you knows how to be sociable, right?
Yep.
Not it.
I think somebody
Are you
else has a
sure?
+4, which isn't horrible.
yeah, that's
Laughs at
that's
Dusk has
Dusk.
a 4.
But he's
Valeth has a 3.
I
If
was
you
just
go to the party sheet under the overview, you should be able to see like
yeah.
the party skills and then who's got what if you hover over the particular. So it shows like what the highest is in the party, and then
yeah
if you hover over that skill, it shows the everybody's bonus. So
yeah I was referring to our real life skills, not our character skills.
true. Yep.
I
Where's
tend
the
to be
party
fairly
sheet go?
social in real life, but I'm also as subtle as a sledgehammer, and I don't like people.
All right, I'm gonna turn this chanting off for a little while here.
Oh, I just turned the volume down.
There we go.
I didn't-
Cool to have background noise, but it's a little annoying sometimes. So what is Grubney saying to this Oak Steward druid?
Don't make me
It's
do
hard to
it.
put on a voice for Grumney since we don't really know what his personality's like.
Then don't.
I mean,
We'll fill it in afterwards.
not even doing a voice, just asking you like how his character would do it. But I mean,
He is a pirate, so but
Oh,
yeah,
God.
he's
our
also
two
charismatic.
most
So.
face guys are the pirate and the thief.
Yeah, we're gonna get in some trouble. So maybe if he went up there and did kind of like a I don't know what's going on, I'm a touristy type of thing. Maybe we could just ask like, hey, what are these portal looking things, and why are they so it looks ceremonious, and that kind of angle.
Okay.
Do you buy tickets to ride the rides?
He's kind of as Grumney approaches him, he's like, "What's your business?" Kind of gruffly. And Grumney kind of goes into the tourist spiel. Not been here before. What are these things? Um,
I bet I don't have a lot of. I might have some stealth. I'm not bad at stealth.
Okay.
yeah, I'm just trying to formulate an answer here using Gemini. See if it gives me anything that's
That's where my artwork came from.
worthwhile.
these all just like shops around about this area, like stores?
Yeah, it seems to be again kind of a plaza, kind of main hub of the city.
Oh, real quick. So you
Oh.
said the this detector device thing recorder had to be inside the
Yep.
portal for 3 rounds, but do we have to be actively touching and activating it? So my idea is maybe if I
You would have to activate it within the portal, but by that point you could let it sit there.
Like
okay,
you're
so
gonna
I
have to
couldn't
activate attention.
just
Yeah,
turn
you
it
can
on,
activate
tie
it
a
and then
rope.
throw it through. Yeah. No, but it's got to be activated within the portal.
Huh. Well, this is one of those times having a familiar would have actually been useful. And you said it's just rope around here, right? So I could low crawl
Yep,
or
it's a hemp
hop
rope.
over easy. Yeah.
Yeah, looks like you could. Let me do something here quick.
He's rolling perception checks ahead of time because he knows what we're doing.
So laughs at dusk, Valeth, and Grumney. As you're kind of again standing here checking out the area, you are able to note that you believe there is a magical trap tied
Mm.
to the rope. So you think kind of an alarm type trap that if anything were to kind of bypass, go over, under, through the rope, from the outside to the inside, that it's going to trigger some sort of alarm, magical alarm.
That is very good to know. Speaking of which, is there any rules like if I were to just break out a detect magic in the middle of nowhere, like that's going to draw a lot of attention or something, or is that just normal in this area?
I would say no. Yeah, I think you could get by with that without having to have like the subtle trait attached to it. I mean, you don't see really anybody casting spells, but I think again, couple hand movements and couple words. Yeah, I mean, as long as you're not like right in front of somebody, or if somebody is scrutinizing you, and these, I mean, you guys kind of stick out to some extent with a minotaur and a fungus lushy and a hobgoblin. But it's not like the druids are eyeing you up specifically. They're just they seem to kind of just be going about their normal procedure. Again, they're obviously guarding this area. But yeah, and again, there's a decent amount of people here outside of you, so unless you were to like cause a scene, nobody's really scrutinizing you that closely right now. You could probably cast a quick detect magic and uh, not trigger anything.
Yeah, I'll step kind of behind a tree and throw that detect magic out there.
Okay. I think the way that works with hazards, since were you able to, I guess who's casting the detect magic character?
Bailiff.
Valeth, and you noticed the trap, right?
Yes.
So I'm gonna say because you noticed the trap, because normally if you just cast a detect magic, and a trap has like a level that like trained, detect magic normally would not identify. But since you identified it and are specifically detecting the magic, you can see that. So yes, you confirm that that area is magical. So it's a magical trap.
All right, yeah, and I forgot out. So specifically, I wanted to look at the gates, but I forgot how detect magic worked in second edition for a second. So
Yeah, it doesn't give you a lot of information. So I think it's basically just absence or presence of magic at this level.
yeah, yep.
Out of interest, when they were chanting, was it in Wild Song?
I don't think they were really. I think it was just more background noise. So
Oh, okay. So they're not
I don't
actually
think they're.
chanting.
Yeah, I don't think they were actually chanting. So
I thought they were maybe doing a ritual or some shit.
nope, nope. They
Okay.
are again just kind of standing there. What are the English royal guards? What are they called?
Royal Guards.
Okay, the guys dressed in red with the big black hats, right? Where they
Yeah.
they have to stand still. That's
Or the
basically
Queen's
what the guy
Guards.
in.
Or King's Guards.
Yep, that's basically what the guy in front of the opening is doing. He's just standing there, kind of stark still. You can see he's looking around, but like I said, the other two guys are walking around. So maybe by this point, uh, he's there. So it seems like they're kind of keeping equidistant again, kind of walking the perimeter. What did I get for? Did I close that? Damn it.
Apparently, it's too early to be gaming. Game started at 9 a.m. on a Saturday.
Why is this tree randomly pulsing?
What?
Which
What
tree
tree?
is randomly pulsing?
Oh no, they're doing it when I hover over it. Never mind.
Okay.
I wondered what was happening.
I know the arches again. There is like light kind of emanating from inside of them, and I think they've got a light effect up they're kind of shimmering.
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice
I
that.
think it's like a foreground effect or something, so I can see underneath the tree.
Oh, yep, that could be it too.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
So
That
as
minotaur even
Grumney,
fitted there?
yeah, I think you can fit there.
I'm going shimming in sideways.
What was that?
I'm shimming in, or
Okay,
I'm shuffling in sideways.
into the
Sorry, go
alleyway
ahead.
there.
Shuffle in, shuffle in.
Yeah, so as Grumney approaches that druid, he does kind of scrutinize him closely, and he's like, "What? State your business." Grumney goes into the traveler spiel, wanting to know what this area is. He says, "These are the 7 arches, ancient stone gates. We are the protectors of these." And over the town as a whole, he says. Says, no one is allowed inside the roped area.
Oh, that's gonna be real unfortunate for us. I guess we're gonna have to create some kind of distraction and have somebody sneak in then. Huh?
Don't you think we should ask them about what happened? Missing moment.
Are
Probably
they
not a bad
liable to
idea.
actually know anything?
I mean, they were here, so you know.
Are you going to ask that?
Well, I said it out loud next to him,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
Oh,
He looks over at you. Missing moment. What is that? He looks clueless on that.
did you not notice some strange activities with the gates some months back?
There's been no activity here.
Hmm. I'm unfamiliar with Pathfinder. Do you have anything similar to like insight where I can sort of judge if he's lying.
Perception.
Sense. Yeah, it's called sense
Yep, I
motive
can-
specifically.
Yep, I will do that for you.
Okay.
Who's trying to make that check? I don't know
Elendar.
voices yet, so
Elendar.
Elendar. All right. Where is? There he is. All right, so stand right there. Here is your perception check for sense motive, which is a secret roll. So you'll see dice roll, but yeah, he's you can tell pretty well, but yeah, he has no idea. I mean, from his reaction, nothing occurred here on these Ayudara, which again, if Fianara's theory is correct and these are fake Ayudara, that does kind of make sense.
Yeah, that's what I'm privately thinking as well.
Well, so I'm going to. I don't remember if I have message or not. I do have message, so I'm going to send a message to Grimney and say, ask them if they are Ayudara and nobody's allowed in there. What happens when people come through the gate from the other side on accident? Like, what do you do with those people?
Grimney asked that, and the druid responds, "These Ayudara have not been used since I can remember." And you guys, the Ayudara, again, they serve as gateways, but they're really not that widely used. Before Earthfall, before the elves left, they were probably in much more use. There's quite a few of them that have basically gone dormant. The elf, I think it was Candleron was his name.
Candleron the Sculptor.
Yes, he was the one that created the first Ayudara, and when I think he disappeared, if I remember correctly, and kind of took all the secrets of Ayudara creation with him. So no new Ayudara have been created since his time. So all of the Ayudara themselves are ancient.
And some of the keys have been lost as well, which doesn't help.
Yep. Yeah, that's the key is needed to activate the Ayudara in most cases. Again, each of you, when you step through the Ayudara, there was no key that you were aware of. So let me do this. Assuming Eltharion is kind of passing along that information on the Ayudara and Candleron.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And let's see, Elendar made it, Boz made it, Harwin made it, Grumney did not, Valeth did not, Laughs at Dusk did. So everybody that I just said made it. You look at the seven arches here after Eltharion says that, and these do not. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell, but they don't look like super ancient. So again, kind of probably more confirmation that these are not true Ayudara. It looks like their
I'm hoping
construction
they
was
are.
much more recent.
All right, so I can think of a couple of ways we can get in here, but none of them are quick and easy, unless we just start a big brawl or something. So now we know what the guards look like. If we can find out who are coming to replace these guards later, maybe we can uh, prevent them from getting here and we can take their place. Or if we can find out who would come check on these portals, like there's got to be, they have to have a boss or something, right? We could find out who that is and disguise ourselves as them and sneak our way in, uh, something like that. Unless anybody has a
Yeah.
better idea.
I mean, these
Mm.
guys are, they're all dressed the same. They don't all look exactly alike, but I'll give you a quick. So they're holding staffs. They've got kind of a headdress. Again, kind of wooden wooden pauldrons on their shoulders. I think they're wearing, I think that's leather armor. So they definitely do have a distinctive look. If you guys want to wait around, I would say probably in about 4 hours, there is a changing of the guard. So you see, where's the direction it's coming from? Oops. So I would say from the northeast coming into the plaza. So kind of coming to the plaza from, actually probably be the east as it's set up here. So you see a fresh set of guards in 4 hours comes from this direction and replaces the 3 guards that are there. We'll move these guys around to here. He didn't actually go through the rope when he's walking around. I'm just moving them for posterity's sake. So we now have new guards on duty, dressed exactly the same. So if that helps you, so you figure maybe like every 5 to 6 hours, there's a changing of the guard.
Oh, so it's not exact.
Well, you guys, I mean, this
We
is the
weren't there
first
when these ones
changing of.
arrived.
Yeah, you weren't here when they
We've only,
arrived. So I mean,
Ah, right, yeah.
we've only seen one cycle, so we don't know
yep,
the actual
exactly what
time
the
frame.
time is. It's been 4 hours since you've been here, so at least every 4 hours, or more than 4 hours for a changing of the guard.
Yeah, I think we should. I think we should.
Yeah, I mean, based on a 24-hour day, you would guess probably 6 or 4 shifts then, 4 shifts of 6.
Yeah, I think we should disguise ourselves as the guards and prevent the next shift of guards from coming. Then we can relieve these people and just walk in at our own leisure.
That
All right.
That doesn't solve the alarm problem unless you're very skilled at disabling traps.
Well, I'm
Uh,
under the impression that it's only on the rope area, so the walkway you could actually just walk in without it being a problem. I believe.
I mean, it's a nice disguise plan and stuff, but I gotta say, Laughs at Dusk is good at sneaking into places.
Well,
Why not just disable the alarm and have him sneak in for a second?
well, if you can do that, that would be great. We could try to make a distraction.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
and laughs at dusk with his thievery skills. Figures that the alarm could be disabled, probably with a thievery check.
yeah. I was coming over to talk to Valeth because I knew he'd detect it and say, all right, well, you know magical alarm stuff. Is this something that needs to be disabled with magic, or can I use some of my tools? He pats his thieves
Yeah,
kit in his
Valeth.
pocket.
Yeah, Valeth would answer that. Yeah, a dispel magic would be able to probably cancel that out. Unfortunately, that's a spell that's beyond any of your capabilities currently. But he thinks, and you can definitely confer that there probably is a way to use thievery to at least be able to kind of move the rope in a way and kind of bypass it that you would not trigger the alarm.
So I guess Dusk would then just ask, "Do you guys want me to just do that? I can sneak through the rope and just try the device on the nearest Aidara. It's a lot easier than trying to knock out a bunch of guards and taking their place. And if
But
they
it,
catch me, I can just say, "Oops, I stumbled in."
I didn't say
I
we'd
still think
knock them out, but
distraction.
yeah, it's a good plan too.
I mean, you knock them out, but if you ever tried to knock someone out, they got hard heads.
But no, I mean we could just lie to them and say that there's
And
an
they got
emergency
those big
somewhere
wooden
else.
antlers on top of their head too. Yeah, you don't have a soft, squishy head like a mushroom does.
No.
So I'm assuming if that's the route you're taking, you're probably going to want to time it where, again, you're kind of, I mean, if the
Or-
guards are where they're at here, that you're probably going to want to kind of go to that area.
Yeah. Or my
Equidistant from 'em.
team can make a distraction of some kind somewhere
So,
towards the
showtime?
entrance area, away from me.
I'm going to suggest to Ulmar that he casually knocks over one of the fruit stalls.
Also, I'm assuming someone passed me the device if I'm going in.
Yeah,
still.
I've got the
Yep.
recorder. I handed you the device, and then I'm coming over here so that I can help assist you with some spells if necessary.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna
All
have
right.
Boss make a distraction. I will allow Boss, if you're trying to kind of upend the cart, to use athletics as kind of an aid to create the distraction.
All right. Rolling athletics. You want me to
Is there
make it
any
a
way-
public roll or a private roll?
Yep. You can
Is
make
there
it a
any way I
public roll.
can trying to sell it as an accident, like he bumped into it, fell into it, or something? I just say, look where you're going, sort of shit.
Since he's trying to aid, I don't think you can really aid an aid.
Oh, okay.
So,
Fair enough.
I mean, if he fails, I will allow somebody else to try and do their own aid to try it
That
out.
kind of defeats the purpose of the.
All right.
If he fails,
So,
it'll be a
so
minus
you want me
one.
to try to do it look like an accident?
Yeah, that's fine. Again, it's going to be an athletics check, regardless. So,
All right. There we go.
Oof.
Oh no.
First
all right.
public roll of the
so,
game sucked.
Yeah. You kind of bump into it. You're not able to really knock it over. And doesn't
Oops.
really
Oh,
cause
nothing
much of a
happened.
distraction outside the merchant saying,
Oops.
"Hey, watch
nothing
out,
happened.
you big oaf! Watch where you're stepping. You could have damaged my goods."
Let's see. What would
So
be
that's just a regular failure. I will allow somebody else, since that did not work, to try and make their own aid check to do a distraction. Again, just describe what you're doing, and we'll figure out a skill that applies to. If we get a critical failure, that's probably where the aids will stop. It'll be kind of counterproductive, and it'll be a minus one on the check to do the thievery. But
Oh,
we
wait,
have that crit failure. We
this
can,
was-
yeah.
This is a check to do the
Keep trying to-
thievery. I thought it was a check to do a distraction. Because I
No,
could probably
you're,
just
you're
clue him
trying
in.
to aid the characters outside of Laughs at Dusk are trying to aid the thievery by creating the distraction. So yeah, it's basically going to turn into an aid roll, but you can use whatever skill you want to for the distraction.
Oh,
Again,
okay.
Boz tried to use athletics to kind of bump into the cart, tip it over. That didn't work. Since he didn't crit fail, I will allow one of the other PCs to attempt their own aid check to create a distraction. So again, if somebody wanted to spontaneously burst into song to draw people's attention, that would be performance. Yeah, I'm pretty open to what skill you want to. If you want to start doing cartwheels, that would be in acrobatics. Again, you're just trying to draw people's attention away from, especially the druids, trying to draw their attention away from the guarding, and make it easier for Laughs at Dusk to perform the thievery check. So, who wants to take another shot at aiding?
Well,
I don't actually
I
want
could
to.
attempt to. Oh shit! I think
That's
what
definitely
what I
distracting.
got. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I got somebody to just point at someone and yell "Elf."
Constitution check. We'd make that a flat Constitution check.
I still think someone I just pointed at one of us elves or and yell elf.
Oh, look, an elf!
Yeah.
Rip your disguise off.
Or I could have my disguise come loose by a guard, and that way they can escort me out. Maybe you can free to get in. I don't know.
That's worth a shot.
I'd imagine that would be some distraction.
That would
Right.
be.
Otherwise, I'm looking at what things I can do to help. I mean, the only thing I got decent is my athletics.
What would that be for Carwin? What would that be for?
The only
You
other
could,
thing I can think of is to start proselytizing.
You could
do
go
that.
and pick a fight with
There's a
with
platform
boss
over
or
there.
something.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, if you've got religion,
I do have religion.
I would allow you to kind of, again, that seems to be what this little platform is for over there.
I'm proselytizing about an elven god.
You're just that what's his name from Skyrim? Talking about Talos.
You want
Let's
to give
do
it a
it.
shot?
Sure, why not?
Speaking the benefits of Ketefus,
Sure.
who is an elven god.
That's what I'm saying. Which will probably get the attention. They'll probably be all on me because obviously I'm an elf. But else would
Go
they be
ahead and
talking
make
about
your
elven
religion
god?
check. Yeah, move yourself over to the podium here.
What do? Myself. Where's the podium? Oh, over there.
Yep, this wooden structure over here.
All right.
Yep.
Boom.
All right, and then make your religion check.
Alrighty then. Where was it? I just had it. There it is.
Ugh.
I'm going to move slightly closer in case it goes bad.
Please say that's a
Nat
20.
20,
Oh,
there we go.
hell yeah.
So I think that will give him a +2 on his thievery, actually.
Give everybody's like,
So
as they
you
haul me away.
What about his
You are
stealth? He's just gonna.
expounding on Ketefes's religion and the benefits of following him. You get like a small crowd gathering around. You see the druid's attention is definitely drawn there with the crowd gathering. They don't look real enthused about that,
You
Right.
don't say.
but it definitely is drawing their attention. So let me confirm on an 8. If you critically succeed, that'll be a +2 bonus. Critical success. You grant your ally a +2 circumstance bonus to triggering check. You're not masters or legendary. So yes, laughs at dusk. You will get a +2 bonus on your thievery roll.
This should be a stealth roll.
So
He should
go
be getting a
ahead
bonus
and
on
make
stealth
that because aids won't
to get up
stack.
there.
So it wouldn't
Yeah.
pay for anybody else to make a check.
Not gonna go
But
talking.
you get the +2 bonus from a crit success.
There we go. All right, and roll.
I'm not even sure how that would work. Hey, they distracted the trap?
So that is a 21 total. So you are able to kind of gingerly move your way, kind of move the rope minorly, able to pass by, and you are inside the cordoned area with no alarm going off.
Noise.
Farwin continues to spout Ketefus maxims, axiom, and yep, you are able to move over to the one at Ayudara. Nobody has noticed you yet.
I'm gonna
No, he
be
hasn't made a
sneaking as
single
much as I
stealth.
can.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
I don't know if you need me to roll a stealth or if I'm good for the moment.
He has everybody pretty enraptured over there, so no stealth is required.
Okay, in which case, yeah, I'm gonna go to the Aidara and
Okay.
I'm gonna stick the device in.
Yep, activate it. I think it. Thought there was a little description on what happens when you. So you stick it in and you see it
Whoa,
starts to
whoa.
light up. I swear there was.
So much you're right.
Where Where's orb recording? It's up here. There we go, taking the measurements. So you see, again, some magical lights kind of cycle through on the aura recorder. You hold it there for 3 consecutive rounds. It begins shining brightly as a torch with a predominantly purple light, though a few bulbs of other colors glow faintly. And what are you going to do then? So you feel like you've activated it, it's completed. Now what do you wish to do?
I'm gonna sneak back out the way I came in before anyone turns
Okay.
around.
Give me another thievery check. I will give you the +2 because he is still spouting
Pontificating.
off about Cataphys over there. Actually, let's have you roll another 8 on this one as you continue to spout. So go ahead and make another religion check.
All right.
Oh, good. Thought that was gonna be a 4.
Not as good, but still decent.
Yep. So you'll get a +1 this time. So a couple of people kind of walk away. They've kind of had enough. Still a decent crowd, and the druids again have kind of looked around a little bit, but they're still kind of focused on you. So +1 to laughs at dusk on this thievery check to bypass the rope again. I don't think you trigger it, but so you're trying to kind of maneuver your way. You don't think you think if you would have moved there, that you would have triggered it. So you did not succeed, but you didn't crit fail to set the alarm off. So I will give you another check.
Okay. Just still keep the same +1.
Yeah, I'll still give you the +1 because it's like 6 seconds later. So
Oh, I forgot to. There should be a +1 on that,
Nice.
Never
but it
mind.
doesn't matter.
doesn't matter when you're rolling at 20. So yeah, so you located the spot there that would have triggered the alarm. You nimbly sidestep it, get over the rope to the other side, and you have basically completed this challenge. So you guys can gather up, leave the town, return to the roadside inn, and report your findings to Fianara. Fianara points gleefully to her device where one of the bulbs shines a brilliant purple. Just as I suspected, she exclaims, illusion magic. She points to a different unlit bulb, and not a trace of conjuration. Those arches are as fake as a Kelpie's smile. She settles back in her chair. Well then, a deal's a deal. Here's what I know. The real 7 arches are hidden somewhere south in the Wildwood, which is why the Oak Stewards restrict travel there. They also post guards. On the night of your missing moment, all 7 of the guards at the 7 arches stepped through the portals just like you did, but only one of them returned, a self-righteous Oak Steward named Bolan. When he got back, Bolan was a changed man, and not in a good way. After the High Council chewed him out for shirking his post, he stole an important Oak Steward artifact and hid out in the Wildwood along with other malcontents. From there, he's been sending cronies to the city to harass the citizens, undermine the Oak Steward's authority, and recruit other discontented druids to his cause. His ultimate aim, as far as I can tell, is a full-on coup. Fianara concludes, I don't know what happened to this bowling character when he went through the arch, but whatever he knows, I figure you'll want to know it too. So her suggestion, she says that she actually knows one of the Oak Stewards pretty well. Again, she hasn't been into Seven Arches with her being an elf as well, but again, the Oak Stewards kind of patrol the whole area, so she's had interactions with this Oak Steward before. So she instructs you to try and arrange a meeting with Lemma Feldthorn. She says the best approach would be to go to the Oak Stewards headquarters in Seven Arches, Vine Hall, and ask to speak with Lemma and discuss Bolan with her. Because she said, she goes, I'm sure Bolan's a thorn in the Oak Steward side. And Lemma probably wants him dealt with.
I don't see why that's not a problem.
Yep.
Perhaps he should have a coup. Elendar's not fond of the Oak Stewards.
Well, let's go do it.
But the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Anybody opposed to this, or?
Well, opposed to the general plan of talking to the Oak
This-
Steward to get information on the other guy? No.
Yep.
On being party to a coup?
Also, no.
You're trying to,
Well, it's the other guy that wants to have a coup.
yeah.
I'm just slightly in favor of that, you know.
Well, maybe Lemma can pay you to avoid the coup.
Now we're talking. You need a hitman? I'm your guy. All right,
All right,
let's
so we will
go talk to Lemma.
yep,
I figured
we're
money
done
would stir
here.
your loins.
All right, so again, Vine Hall is just on the other side of one of the creeks from the Arch Plaza, right there. Again, you probably talked to Fionara for half an hour or so. Maybe get a quick meal in at the end, and then so your disguises are still in effect for the day. Don't have to change those out at all. And you approach Vine Hall. Again, you see a couple Oak Stewards outside. Probably a few more milling around the area, coming in and out. And you are able to approach. You ask for Lemma. One of the Oak Stewards at the door goes inside, and a few moments later, he comes back accompanied by a halfling and a full-size horse walking behind her. And she kind of looks quizzically at you. She's like, "Do I know you? Rather strange lot here." And she laughs at Dusk and Boz and Grumney.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about that, good lady. We've been told you've been having a certain problem that we've been told we can help with.
What problem is that? She says.
The name of the guy who I just forgot. The
Bolin.
Bolan.
Bolan, yes. We've heard you had a Bolan problem. And we're told we could help.
She looks kind of. That is Oak Steward business. Where did you hear that from?
Ah,
Our sources must remain private so that they continue to be our sources.
Well, then I'm afraid I cannot help you, she says.
come on. It'll look good for you if you get this problem dealt with, right?
Give me a diplomacy check.
Yeah, I think it's less about you helping us and more about us helping you.
Skills, here it is. Diplomacy. So just a regular diplomacy, okay.
Well, still
She, you
ish,
see,
good-ish.
her resolve kind of breaks a little bit. And she's like, all right, it is a problem. She says, come, enter. She takes you into kind of a meeting room. Says, I admit the Oak Stewards are presently stretched very thin. The seeming disappearance of the curse has created not just an ethical conundrum, as allowing elves in could be a disaster if the curse returned, but also a matter of national defense. With the curse abated, I fear that Kyonin would look upon us as an area that they could exploit now. Then you've got the Gorga attacks that are occurring with more frequency, and this Bolin situation. So what do you know of the Bolin situation from your source? She says, kind of sarcastically saying source.
We know that he's been causing problems after coming through an Aydara, or so they say, saying
Yes,
some strange things.
he returned alone. He was one of 7 that went through as we guard the true 7 arches. Is not here in town, she says. But his crimes go beyond mere rebellion. He stole the true key for the 7 arches. The Shade Wither key, she says. It is a jade amulet shaped like a leaf that is property of the Oak Stewards and in our care to protect the 7 arches from unwarranted and dangerous use. I've heard rumors that he plans to use the key in some sort of evil ritual at the arches a few nights hence.
That does
So-
sound like trouble. Well, luckily we're
Evil-
experts
So
in
what
dealing with
aid
that.
can you provide? She asks. Seems kind of exasperated a little bit, like she's got a lot going on.
Perhaps we could help you recover this key if we were allowed access to the gates to do some research.
She says, I can give you a bark grit to act upon the needs of the Oak Stewards. This will give you free passage in the realm, acting on official Oak Steward business.
Do you know anything about this potential ritual he wishes to enact?
No, go away.
I really don't, she says.
Go. Puppy.
She says he has taken some of our more
Extreme.
some of our extreme malcontent members to his side. Again, word has gotten back from one of those who, after seeing his turning character, has rethought. But this person was not privy to what they are trying to accomplish with the ritual.
No,
Get this.
So
Oh, sorry.
any knowledge you can grant us would be, and again, if you can put a stop to this ritual, that would be the most ideal.
I was just going to ask if this guy who came back knew where Boli and his people are hiding out. Maybe we can go pay them a quick visit.
I'm gonna say this person was not taken to their lair, so he does not know, but he does know that the ritual is set to take place at the True 7 Arches.
Okay. And someone else had a question that we kind of talked over each other.
Go ahead.
I forgot what it was now. Oh,
Yeah,
that was it. Does it sound somewhat similar to what happened with Tree Razor and the Sovereign Stone? Just
I would say
vibe-wise.
no. No.
Okay.
I don't think, yeah, it wouldn't be related to that. It's not really demonic in origin.
Okay. Just a different kind of evil ritual.
Yep.
Well, it's not demonic in origin that we know of.
That you know of. Yep. Yeah. Different kind of evil ritual. So many evil rituals out there. It's hard to just pick one. Any other questions for her?
Did we get
I don't have
a map of the locations of the known gates, so not just the real ones?
They do not have maps. For if there were maps, the maps could fall into the wrong hands, but she can give you precise directions where you can pretty easily find it.
That works.
While I've got you here, what do you know about these Gorga things going on?
So she says that the attacks have increased in frequency and viciousness. She will describe the Gorgas to you. Temagirs are the ones that they see most often. Says they embody the fear of nocturnal hunters, predators that stalk through the dark of night and attack when their prey is most vulnerable. Able to blend in with and step between shadows to surprise victims. Temagirs delight in ambush tactics. So again, she says so they're able to hide in basically anything but bright light, and they can actually transport themselves through shadows, and that their bite could have a draining effect from the shadow of the creatures they bite.
Sounds particularly dangerous.
define bright light. Like, would a regular light spell be effective?
Yes,
Or
in the I think it's a 20-foot radius and then 40-foot radius. So within the initial 20-foot, that is bright light. So they would not be able to hide in that. Outside of 20 feet in the dim light, they would be able to hide without cover.
Excuse me.
So kind of the hide skill, generally you need cover of some sort. They can, if they're in dim light or darkness, they can just hide without any cover. So they're basically very difficult to see in those if they take the action to try and hide.
all right, I will start spending my 10 minutes to trade out needle darts for the light spell.
I
Yep.
have the light spell if you want me to use it.
Oh, even better.
Yep. And that can be cast on up to 4 individuals per casting. So you could take it on to 4 different people with one casting.
Probably won't put it on the thief.
Yep.
I'll wait till we start leaving here before I do that.
Yep. We can we'll wait till we get to a map and then we can throw the light effects on. So she says it's in the middle of the wildwood. It's probably about a 3-day travel. She says the first 2 days will not be that difficult, but the last part of the journey will be through untracked wilderness with basically a little more than footpaths. So that will be difficult terrain. So it'll probably take you about 3 full days, which again, she's not sure of the exact timing, but she thinks the ritual is occurring within the next 3 to 4. So all haste is probably needed so that you can try and interrupt this before they they make a go of it. So with that being said, if there are any last minute preparations, again, you guys, if you want to switch out spells, you've got 3 days, so no rush on that. But if there's any purchases that you wish to make while you're in town here, you're able to do that normally. This is a decent sized settlement, so, and you guys can't buy anything higher than level 1, so anything that you could buy is pretty readily available here. I think you guys are pretty much outfitted as first level characters anyway. Probably don't have a lot of excess cash.
I've got like 6 gold left. Nothing to
Buy
spend.
I think a lesser or a minor healing potion is 4. That's available if you wish. Or again, any 0 first level item that's 6 gold pieces or less, you can buy.
Remember what the elixirs are and stuff.
Any other preparations anybody needs, wants to make?
I guess I could buy a couple of, or at least a potion. I have 13 gold left.
13. Jesus.
Yeah, if you just go into your inventory on your character sheet and
I mean, he's a kineticist, so he didn't have to buy
like,
armor or weapons. But
their
Jesus.
consumables, you can just click the magnifying glass to do a search. And then when you bring up that search window, you'll see the items listed and then kind of a 3-stack coin icon over to the right hand side. If you click on that, that'll basically buy it for you into your inventory. So feel free to add whatever you want there. And outside of that, it will be, it's about a 50-mile journey. Goes pretty uneventfully. Again, after day 2, you kind of get into untracked wilderness. But again, you're able to follow the directions. And you get to pretty close to the area where you think that the 7 arches will be. Forest opens suddenly up into a clearing roughly 400 feet across, its long grasses blowing in the wind across a gently rolling landscape. In the clearing's center, a huge stone arch rises 50 feet into the sky. Smaller arches cluster around the massive gate. This is actually, so you see the 7 arches. It's still quite a distance off in the middle of the clearing. One thing you do note, in the area, it seems like light has been muted. So about 100 feet from the center of the arch area, there's kind of a shadowy line, seems to cross the clearing here, beyond which the tall grasses look dark and colorless, like charcoal sketches of themselves. But before you're able to get that far, again, you kind of step out into the bigger clearing as a whole. And we're going to...
And we have our light spells up at this point, right?
Yep, I will... what 4 character... I mean, you don't have to do 4, but what characters do you want to place the light on? And I will put them on the characters before I activate this map.
Probably myself.
Who is
Boss.
myself?
Elendar, sorry.
Alendar. All right.
And then I can do 2 others who wants it.
Bayless would love one.
Yep, Valith.
So
And
Elendar, Valith.
does Karen want one?
Sure.
Sure.
I mean,
There you
why
go, there's the
not?
4.
All right, so we
I
got
figured
Elendar.
Laughs at Dust doesn't want it. And I'm not doing it with Grumney, so.
Yeah, I assume that Grumney, Boss, and Carwin will always be in around the same area, so any 2 of them having it should be.
Yeah.
Well, I say that
All right,
Boss should
so-
always get it because he's large, so he'll cover a bigger
Yeah.
area.
All right, so Boss
all about
has
light.
the 4th one. All right, so
Okay.
I have activated that. And let's make this map active. Oh, that's not the one I wanted.
Are we supposed to see
No.
a unicorn?
That's the wrong one.
Spoilers! Spoilers!
You'll get there.
Spoilers.
Not if we
Oh,
die
no.
right now.
Voldemort is sacrificing the unicorn.
All right. So in the you do see there is light on the arches. It's a ways off yet. Again, probably a good 100 yards, but you can probably vaguely make out that unicorn tied on the ground in the lighted area, and there are four cultists or they look like the oak stewards from before, just very similarly. So you see 4 of them around there.
Can I
But
look around to see
before
if there's any hidden enemies?
actually gonna do this.
No.
So you should get a pop-up on the top, combat tracker, and if you hover over that, you should see a spinning dice on your portrait. You can click
Mhm.
that to roll initiative. I'm gonna roll for myself.
Oh,
This would
I
be,
will
I'm
also roll
assuming, part of my pursue a lead, given that it was specifically about the Gorga, right?
Yes, I will allow that.
Oh, never mind. Doesn't stack with Scout.
Yep.
Just normal, right?
Yep, just normal.
I am the last one.
All right, so they
The
both
dice don't
rolled
like
big
me.
5. What's that?
The dice don't like me.
Sometimes going later on is actually beneficial.
It is. It can be. Maybe not so much here because of what these guys can do. So, Boz, you cast a really big shadow, and you see all of a sudden, standing right next to you within your shadow, is one of these. So
Ooh.
this looks to be the Temagir that Lemma was talking about. So big shadow-filled eye sockets. You don't see any eyeball in there. It's just 2 big shadowy circles of darkness where their eyes should be, and canine maw with sharp teeth, and they are kind of black and shadowy. And this thing just all of a sudden is in your shadow. So it did that, which is the number of actions. And then it is going to target boss.
Oh, okay.
Actually, it's not attacking Boz. It seems to be
Oh,
trying to bite at Boz's shadow that it is within. So it is going to do that. So I actually need Boz to make a saving throw. So in chat, you should see, if you go into the chat at the bottom, you should see at the bottom it says Boz and it's got like a little dice icon. That will allow you to make the fortitude save that is required here. If you click on that dice. There we go.
Hmm.
And that is a failure.
oh dear. Considering I have the
So,
highest fortune.
so it tears a chunk out of your shadow.
Hmm.
Did
Wish
hear
I had a
pointed.
reaction yet.
That you don't. Yep.
Yeah, I haven't gone yet.
Nope. All right. So here's the damage you take.
Ow.
Jeez.
It gets that. Oh, not that many. There you go. All right.
That's half my health.
Concerning.
That is its turn. So that.
Ow.
All right, so I had investigation as my exploration activity. Will that allow me to make a free knowledge check?
I will give that. I think she said everything that it's. Well, she didn't talk
Definitely,
about the
definitely
shadow
didn't
bite.
say, yeah, because what I want to know is what its lowest
Yep.
save is.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and do that. I'll give you that.
Oh, I forgot to click the pursue a lead bonus, so that would be extra plus.
+1. Okay. Let me just verify the DC on this. Yeah, so you do not know what their lowest save is.
That is very unfortunate. In that case, I am going to.
It's actually not your turn. The
Oh,
circle around you is actually the next up, because the other creature comes into Carwin's shadow and appears there and is going to try and take a bite out of Carwin's shadow. So
Hopefully you
Of
roll better
course,
than me.
I have
target
defend, so
Carwin.
I have my shield up. So,
Okay. That will not protect you as it's attacking your shadow
oh, my
versus
shadow, right?
yourself. So again, in chat, you should see a pop up for a saving throw down at the very bottom. If you click on the dice
Yep.
icon, that'll roll your fort save for you.
better. Good.
That is a success. Whoops. Which don't think anything happens on a success. Yep. So you're able to kind of, with your fortitude save, actually more of a dodge, but you're able to kind of move your shadow slightly so it misses taking a bite out of your shadow. So you do not take any damage, and that is that creature's
My shadow.
turn. So it is now Valeth's turn, with
Alright.
Elendar up next. Valeth failed on the recall knowledge on it, so you don't know what its lowest save is. You have 3 actions.
Alright, well, since I am unsure of what to hit it with, I am going to throw a runic weapon on Carwin.
Okay.
And
All right, so
then,
Carwin, as Valeth touches you, your Kopesh begins to glow with a blue light. It is now a +1 striking weapon.
I am going to, provided that he wants it, up to 10 feet, or it's exactly 10. Up to 10 feet. So I am going to cast Friendly Push on Laughs at Dusk to try to move him up to 10 feet if he is a willing target.
Sure. Where are you pushing me?
Right there. Into the flank.
Yeah.
So actually, you're right. Oh, yeah, with boss right there.
Yeah.
Yep, and that's
Perfect.
all my actions.
Okay. It is now Lena's turn, with Carwin up next.
Yeah, I don't like current positioning. I think first thing I'll do is use 2 actions to cast Protector Tree.
All right, so as you begin to cast, he does have reactive strike.
Ugh,
Oh, hell.
I don't like that.
So he does hit you. It's not a critical hit, so your spell is not disrupted, but you are going to take
Jeez.
8 points of damage. So
Ow.
that is recorded.
Yeah, they're a little painful.
Okay.
And your protector tree goes up. So actually, I have
Oh, you
an
have a thing for it?
icon for that. I do actually. Don't read anything into that, but
I just figured you
is-
prepared for
Give
all
me-
of our abilities because
Just,
you've
just
had
a very
like
prepared
Yeah.
GM.
prepared.
Yeah, that's what I did. Ping where you want it placed again.
Just here so that it covers 3 people.
Okay,
Or, yeah, 3 people.
there it is.
Now, for my last action, I'd like to take a step away from that bullshit.
Okay. Carwin's turn
All right.
with your brightly glowing sword now.
Ooh, brightly glowing swords. Those are nice.
And it is registered. I see
Well.
+1 striking Kopesh on your weapon, so should all be factored in.
All right. Yeah. There was some I wanted to try, but like I said, if my raising my shield didn't seem to matter, I just don't know if my secondary effect would matter on
Yeah.
my.
You did see on the reactive strike that one actually did bite out at
Okay.
Lena. So they do have a bite attack as well, so your shield would protect you from that. But again,
Well,
the ability it
I
used
was
on you, it was biting at your shadow, which
sure.
your
Okay.
shield can't protect from.
I was just looking at my shields of spirit for the party because it does have
Okay.
the secondary effect of the spirit damage if they attack anybody in the party with it on them. So I was going to probably pop that first
Okay.
and then strike this guy in front of me, I guess.
That is considered a spell action, right?
Yes.
Okay. So again, they
So
do have
focus spell.
reactive strike. So
Right.
Oh, that was the wrong
I'm
button.
hoping
Sorry.
for the best. Basically, and part of it's raising my
so I
shield is
think
part of the thing. So
raising your shield is part. So I will give you the shield bonus on this bite attack as you
Okay.
raise the shield and then cast the spell. So your shield bonus is in effect. Did you raise your shield yet on your character?
well, technically mine comes raised because of my exploration activity, but I
I think you
guess
meant.
we can do it as
I
part
think
of
you
it.
meant actually raising it on the character
Have to,
sheet so that the bonus
Yeah, there's
applies.
a way to
that's
put
fine.
the effect into
All right.
play.
Where's that
I'll
at
throw
on
it on
this
you.
thing here? Okay.
What I do a lot, I've got the quick insert module. So if you hit Control Space, it brings up like a
Okay.
search box and you can type in. I'll put it on you for now. The other
Okay.
thing you can do is put it in you can drag it from that search down into your hotbar, and then you can just click on your hotbar every time you want to raise your shield.
Okay. I'll get
So,
it figured out here.
yep, no worries. So your shield is
And then-
raised. It is now going to try and bite you. It does hit. Do you wish
Eh,
to shield block with your reaction?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you would have taken 8. I'm clicking the block button on the damage. And then the damage. So your shield absorbs 5. You and the shield both take 3, which should automatically apply to the shield. I will double check. Yep, your shield is now showing 17 out of 20 hit points. You only took 3, and your shield of spirits goes up. So again, I think there's probably an effect for that. Spell effect, shield of spirit. So if I put that on you, did it? Yep, it hit everybody else. Cool. So you now have shield of spirits up as well. That
I'll
was
take a
all
swing.
one action, correct? Yep.
Yes. All
So
right.
if you hover over it and click the T, that will target it.
Yep. And then my actions here.
believe that is going to hit it. Did you
Hmm. I didn't notice that. I just went to the attack.
okay.
Oh,
So
the
I think it
Titan
registered
swing
as
was
the
checked,
Titan
and I
swing.
didn't think it was supposed
Ah,
to be on there. So I didn't realize
do
it
you
was
want it?
checked.
It'll give you another
No,
dice
no,
of
I was
damage.
just
Okay, we'll just ignore that then.
yeah. I
Yep,
didn't
on your
realize it was
actions,
checked.
yep, if you take down Titan Swing, and then, yeah, if you just announce to use it and then check that box, it'll factor it in automatically, and
Okay.
it'll also make your deviation check automatically. So again, the first time is a DC 5, second time is a DC 10. Until you
Right.
fail it, then it resets. So, all right, so
Yeah, I
just
didn't
regular
realize it was
damage. So if
checked.
you click on the damage button at
Yep.
the bottom of your attack there in the chat,
That was
and
below
it
average on
yelps,
one dice.
takes some
Okay.
damage. One action left.
I may as well. I'm going to swing again.
Swing again. All right. So on this one, make sure you hit the map. I think -5 on
Yeah,
your
and I
weapon.
made sure my Titan
Yep.
swing's not on right now. So
Yep. That's gonna miss, I think. Yep, that one
yeah.
misses.
Uh,
All right. Laughs at dusk. You are flanking the one in the back with Boz.
Yeah, so I'm flanking him. So before I attack, I'm going to attempt to demoralize him with I've got my intimidating glare, so I don't take the penalty for it.
Perfect. Yep. So if you target him and then, yep, under the basic action macro, if you pull that up, there should be
Okay.
a button to demoralize there, which will do everything automatically. I think it'll bring up a little pop-up button that says boo.
Yeah, I think I put it on my my hotbar here. So let me see
Okay,
if that works.
perfect.
Nah, not a surprise. All right, it
Nope.
was worth a
Yep,
shot though.
did
oh,
not work.
you only have a
All
+4.
right,
All
in
right,
which
2
case I'm
actions
gonna
left.
yeah, so in which case I'm gonna stab at him with my rapier. And he is flanked, so
Yep,
he's
it
should be off guard.
should factor in automatically. Yep.
Okay.
And you needed that. Hit by 1.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll the damage at the bottom there. And I think with flanking too, it should automatically add in your, or
Yeah, it
maybe when
does.
you click the damage button, it'll give you
Yeah,
the
there's
option to
when
add
I'm looking
sneak.
at the damage pop up here, it has the sneak attack on there.
Perfect.
Ah, well, not great, but all right.
So it took
And
7. You've got 1 action left.
yeah, I'm gonna use it to yeah, I'm gonna step back 1 so that I'm in the Shield of Spirits effect.
Okay.
So I'm not flanking him anymore, but
Sounds good. All right. Grumney is the next one to go. Being well versed in battle, he knows that the creature's already used its reaction, so he's going to this way. He's going to move into flanks. Um, and he is going to attack it. Target first. He is going to use his hero point to re-roll that.
Might as well. That's good.
That is much better. Not a crit though. That is an attack roll. He's just going to swing again. And he hits it.
Oh,
He would have had his shield out already, so. All right, so that one looks like it's not feeling good.
still 0 rolls.
The other one is barely
average or
hurt.
above.
If you hover it over, it should give you the that status effect of where its hit points are at.
Mhm.
All right, so that is Grimney's turn. Boss.
All right. First, I am going to activate channel elements.
Okay.
Let's see. Next up, since I saw it hit my shadow and it completely bypassed the defenses, I'm not going to bother with Armor of Earth. I think I'm just going to go straight for grappling. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see where to. Damn it. Action.
Hmm.
The where do I find that at? I think that's one.
I think if you again go into that basic action macro, that gold action button in your hotbar, I think it will
Okay.
bring up grapple.
It will.
There.
Yeah,
Yep.
bottom of the second column.
Yeah, there's normal, grappling, grapple, agile.
Yeah, it would be the normal grappling here.
Oh, there it is. Third one for me.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, the placement depends on because it'll show all of your abilities that you're trained in.
Okay,
So
yeah.
if you're not trained in a skill and it's got a trained ability, that won't show. So it'll be a little bit different for each person, but
Yeah, sorry for the confusion then.
that's all right.
All right.
I think
Okay.
that's going to be a success. That's against its 4 DC, right? Oh,
Yeah,
that
if you
actually
target it
failed.
before that, it'll automate, right?
Yep. Yeah, if you would have targeted it, it would have showed against its fort DC. That is actually a failure.
Yeah, this guy's gonna fail a lot. He's only got a 2
All
strength.
right. I
All
forgot.
right.
All of his stuff is based on strength, but he's only got a 2
Sorry.
strength.
One action left.
Let's see.
And you could try and
What-
grapple again at the agile map at -4.
If they let me see if I.
The agile map. Why would he
How
get
do
the
you-
agile map? He
I
uses
forgot how
regular
to
grapple.
actually select it. Let's see.
I just hover over and then click T. That'll target it.
Oh, okay. That's what. Okay.
Yep. You got to target
Mm.
versus select it. Yep.
And then.
And once you've targeted, you should see a little dot of your color there.
Oh,
I'm
and he
using. I am
Alright, so-
using the hero.
Hero point. Yep. So right
Yeah.
click on that box there and then select reroll using hero point.
Right click. Why is this? It keeps just simply removing it.
In the chat on the attempt you made, if you go into the chat and see your grapple check, right click it anywhere in that grapple box, and it should bring up a menu, and one of the choices is reroll using hero point. Should anyway. Let's see. You haven't used a hero point yet, have you?
No, I have not.
Don't think anyone has.
Yeah.
I think
Only
Grumman.
Grummy has recently.
Oh, I didn't have you for some reason. Here, I just added one back to you. So now you should be able to right click and reroll using hero point.
There you are.
Yep. There. Oh,
still didn't target the guy.
still a fail.
Yeah.
Also
These
didn't
guys
pick the
are
map, so would've been
are tough to grapple. All right, back to the top of the round with this guy. So the first action he is going to take, who laughs at dusk hit him. So he's going to change to laughs at dusk, and he's going to try and bite at your
Why
shadow.
is he not flanking anymore?
So use that.
I must the end of his turn.
So there should
Why
be a
on
prompt in the chat
earth
now
would he
for
not be
Elastic Dust
flanking
to
anymore?
roll.
That's gonna
Uh,
hit.
does the tree stop that?
Nope, not targeting
I
AC.
don't think the tree will. Because you have to go against AC for the tree to stop it,
Yeah,
right?
it's whenever an ally is hit by a
Ah.
strike,
Oh,
and
it's-
this isn't
yeah,
a
it's-
strike.
Oh, it's
Yep,
just a
yep.
fort
This
save.
is not a strike. So it will come into play here, though. So because they
It
can
still
only
comes
do
into
this
play on
once
the
a round.
reactive strikes. So
Yep.
Right.
So the damage. Where's the damage from Shadow Bite? Here we go. So
That's a
he
big
takes
oof.
takes a big chunk out of your shadow, and then he is going to try and bite you. So this one, the tree will protect. That is right. Yep, because that's not an attack on the first one. But he fails, and then he's going to try and bite you again at map.
Wait, he
And
fails
that
against
one
the tree?
fails. He's attacking you. Oh, yeah, it does hit the
The
tree.
tree's only
doesn't
got
it?
10 AC.
Yeah. First one did hit the tree, so I'm going to roll the damage. So he does 10 damage with the bite, so the tree is gone. And he misses with his last attack, so he is done. This one, Grumney was the last to hit him, so he's going to target Grumney. He's going to use Shadow Bite. Grumney's going to make a fort save. And Grumney is going to make it, so nothing happens there. And then he's going to try and bite. And he misses with the shields of the spirit. Missed by one. And then
And so my
and he
so does
takes
he D4 spirit?
yeah, did the Laughs at Dusk was no, he was in the shield. So this guy would have taken 2d4 then, right? Because he made
believe.
2 actual
Yeah.
attacks.
Right.
So yeah, roll me 2d4. If you go down into the dice tray at the bottom and just click the pyramid d4 twice, it'll
Yeah, actually,
and then hit return.
it says 1d4
Uh,
spirit damage even if it misses. So every time it attacks, no matter what.
right. All right.
Yeah, the shield
So
was not an attack, so it's not going to take it for that, but it will. Yeah. So roll 2d4 against the first one. And then it'll probably be 2d4 against the second one as well, because he's going to
wait a second
take
here.
another bite.
Hit the wrong one. I didn't want that. I gotta get rid of something here. I'm messing with it. Then I clicked on something I didn't want.
That's all right.
That's not helping. Here, we'll just get rid of everything first. How do we get rid of something that's on there that I don't want? Oh, there we
It's
go.
like a chat bar too, so you just select it and click delete. All right, so there's 4.
Oh wait, I don't want to plus anything. So
Laughs at Dusk
2d4.
rolled it
There
for you.
we
So
go. Okay, I was
Got
just
it?
trying to find all this on here.
No worries.
I didn't mean to roll that either, but there it is.
Hey, it's fine.
We'll just get rid of that. The second Temagir missed with his second bite as well on Grumney. So they're each going to take 2d4. Neither of them hit with their 2 bite attacks. You do see like a dice tray down at the bottom there, right,
Yeah,
Carlin?
I see.
Yeah, I see the dice tray. I was just
Okay.
trying to figure out how it was working.
Yeah, when I use the dice tray, usually it puts the dice in the text box there, so you
Yep.
can
Mhm.
stack them multiple times. But this one, it just automatically rolls after one click.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there are 2 separate dice trays actually. There's one
Yeah,
above the
there's
chat and
one
one below.
Oh, there's
underneath.
the 2 dice trays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the other one is coming from a specific Pathfinder module. I'll try and get rid of that one.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There. That would be why I was confused.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out how to use the one on the bottom, but the top one I just click twice would be fine. Ooh, it's getting
You want me to
warm.
roll it for you?
Oh, I can click it real quick. Wait, how many you need?
Okay. 2 of them.
2?
Yeah,
I'll
and
just
then
click
do
this
that
one
twice. There we go.
And second one. Sorry.
Hey, not bad.
So that's 5 on this one. So I will apply those damages. Then do you want to hover over the
this
other one and click T? Yep, over
Yep.
over this one. Yep.
And you want
And then roll 2 more, and that should apply it to him. There we go. And there we go. Nice. So you did 5 points of damage to both of them.
noise.
And it is to
Oops.
Valeth.
All right, I'm assuming that reflex is their high save, but I'm gonna have to test it out since I don't know what I'm talking about.
They do look pretty slippery.
Well, so far they've resisted every attempt to do anything to them, so except for hit them.
So that's a success from the first one. And a success from the second one. So they're each going to take half. All right. So that is recorded. 1 action left after Electric Arc.
Yeah, I'm debating. I see that Laughs at Dusk is no longer in flank, and I didn't see the last of that turn. That was a intentional choice.
That was an intentional choice so I could get the AC bonus from the shields.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
And to have them take the damage from the Shield of Spirits as well. So it was a good move.
Okay, well, perfect then. That makes my decision easy. Because that's still within the shield, right? So I will move there, going around to avoid the reactive strike, and I am done.
Yep. Perfect. Lena.
Does that block off my vision of this guy over here?
No, you can still see him.
Okay.
Oh, it is hero point reset time. All right, so everybody should be reset to 1 hero point.
Okay. I will attempt to ignite this healthier one.
Okay.
Uh,
Go ahead and
not
make
bullet
your
vision.
ranged attack roll on it.
Yep.
Boom.
Hey.
Sweet.
So if you click the roll damage, I will have the option to double it when I apply the damage. So go ahead and roll the damage.
I believe that also means he takes persistent fire damage.
Yep. All right, so taking double damage. And then is there a way to apply persistent?
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
On the
Yeah, there
initial
is.
cast, there's
Yeah,
some
you
buttons
just.
there that say scaling persistent fire damage.
Yep. Oh.
Oh, that button. Do I need to click that?
No, I did it.
Yeah.
I moved it over to him, so it should
Okay.
automatically roll on his turn every time now. So
Yeah, the way you would
it'll
normally do it
automatically
is.
roll his flat check for the fire to go out to. So
The way you would normally do it if you wanted to do it yourself is you would actually click and drag that over to the token you cast it on.
yep,
Ah, okay. And then with my
which is the
other
same thing I just
action,
did. So yep, one more action.
I'd like to patch up boss with my battle medicine.
Okay.
So I just roll a treat wounds. Is that it?
Yep.
Well, do you have the battle medicine macro thing?
I just dragged it off the action thing, but that's what it came up with. So
So
I
if
guess I
you
don't have a
do
proper macro set
battle,
for it.
Yeah, the macro's called treat wounds and battle medicine. He's got it on here.
yep.
I could do the actual treat wounds roll. Should be the same,
If you
right?
if you pull the macro down into your
Well, I did,
hotbar,
but when I clicked it, that's what it came up with. The thing in chat.
was it?
Well, no, there's an
So
actual macro. If you go to the compendium packs, there's an actual macro that says treat wounds and battle medicine. It'll make your life a lot easier.
Here, let
Where's
me-
that?
Under the
I just put
compendium
it
packs.
into. I just put it into
No.
the chat.
That's what it is.
Do you
over
see
there.
it there? Yep. If you drag that over to your hotbar, then it'll create a button for you, and it should automatically do it.
Oh, that's much better.
Uh,
Yeah.
Yep. Just make sure you've got Boz targeted first. So hover over him and click T.
Selection action. Do I need to put in the modifier?
Nope, it should automatically roll using your medicine. Perfect.
Yeah, that's a
There we
lot.
go. Yep.
Yeah, it's one of those like top 3. Everybody should have macros.
Yeah, and then
Alright.
you're immune
So
for a
Buzz
day.
is fully healed. Yep.
Yep.
And I think it does it.
Immune to battle medicine.
Battle medicine, yes.
Yeah.
Well, more specifically, I don't think it matters in this party, but immune to his battle medicine. You can still get battle medicine from somebody else.
All right. Well, I'm going to take a swing at this guy, I guess.
And he is flanked, so it should automatically.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, I think
You
I'm
do
going to use
have another
my
hero
thing.
point. You just got a fresh
Right.
one.
And how'd you say we use the hero point? Right click?
In the chat on
On
the
the box?
attack roll you just made in
Mhm.
that box, just right click on it and then select the reroll using a hero point from the pop
There
up
it
there.
is.
So that actually turns into a fifth. Because of the low roll post roll, that
got
turns
it.
into a 15. So that does hit.
All right.
So you can click the damage button.
whoa! Our first
Yeah,
above
better
average
than
damage
last
roll,
time.
Yep.
like real
And
damage roll.
that creature bleats out a last yelp and then falls to the ground dead. So you've got 2 actions left.
Oh. I think here I will just step
Oh,
here and
So
take
I'm
a
assuming
swing
you
at-
actually probably went from there to there to there.
Yeah.
So you're
yeah.
taking a
So
reactive
if you
strike.
want to kind of create your own path, if you hit control and then kind of drag and then click, it'll create kind of a
Oh, okay.
waypoint. And then after you've created all your waypoints and you get to the end spot you want to be, you just left click again and it'll move your token through all those waypoints. Yep.
Alternatively, I find this even easier. If you just drag until you want to move and you hit F where you want to make a pivot point, that does the same thing.
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right. That's cool.
Yeah,
That's
but
cool.
you're able to get there without provoking the reactive strike, so
And then
you're good to go. And then
take a
last action, I'm assuming
swing.
you're swing at it.
Yep.
Oh, because the other dog is dead. That's why. Why did it? Okay.
That's a good hit. There we go.
I think you were targeting the other one still.
Oh, yep.
Oh,
That'd still
was
be a
it?
hit though.
Sorry. Right.
I'll just apply the damage
just-
manually.
We're just gonna
Actually,
put it on the GM to fix. Make his life difficult. No. Yeah, I forgot to
That's all right.
retarget.
yeah, I'll just manually adjust his hit points here. So he takes 9,
Trying to get my.
which puts him at
I
that.
don't want my damn door open because it gets too bright in here, but it's getting too damn warm in here if I close it.
All right, so he looks to be at death's door. He's looking pretty rough. And that shifts then to laughs at dusk.
No reason to get fancy with it. Stab, stab,
You've
stab.
got flanks. Yep.
Yep. Well, that's the one that has the best chance. I don't know why that's secret. That's revealed to everyone, and then I'm just going to re-roll that with the hero point.
Do you have the secret roll button just above your chat?
I'd
pressed?
had, but then I turned it off, and then it's still secret. But okay, well,
well-
here's what happened.
There we go. Okay, I'm good with that.
So roll damage.
Yeah. The icons above that chat bar, if you click on the globe, that's the public role.
Yeah, I had turned that off to do a test for something, and then I set
Okay.
it back afterwards, but it didn't take for some reason.
Okay.
But it's fixed now. So
Cool. All right. So your strike there drops that one as well. So you've defeated the two Temagir. Again, you can see the ritual is still going on, and you see that area. Again, probably about maybe 150 feet from where you are now, where there's a clear delineation where everything inside that area, it seems to be emanating um, from the seven arches right now in that ritual area, out to about 100 feet. Everything inside of that is in very shadowy light, almost like everything in there looks like a charcoal sketch. So black and white, mostly black. So you are going to have to kind of cross through that area to get to the arches where the ritual is being performed. Has everybody set their exploration activities?
I don't even know how to do that.
I believe.
All right,
mine
if you
is.
go into your
Thought I did.
character sheet,
Uh-huh.
so click on your icon and then go to
Yep.
actions and exploration, and then click on the browse. And you guys probably want to discuss amongst yourselves, like who's searching, who's scouting. We've got Valeth is already investigating.
I mean,
I don't know if Last at Dusk wants to avoid notice to be able to roll stealth for initiative.
my stealth and my perception are the same, so it
Are
doesn't
the
matter.
same, so it doesn't really matter. Okay.
So
Well,
be-
so point of fact, actually, it does matter because the rogue ability requires you to roll either stealth or deception in order to have them off guard on the first round. That would be the only reason it would matter.
Yep.
well, it's either I'm happy to avoid notice, but I'm also happy to scout if we don't have anyone else who can scout.
I have scouting lore, so I can scout.
I
Okay.
have good eyes, but I'm not very stealthy.
I mean, scout doesn't even need anything special to do it. It's just if you're
And
doing
actually,
it, you get the bonus.
looking at Grumney, I don't think you guys actually need to scout because he's got oracular warning.
Oh.
It would
Oh, yeah.
trigger his curse, but that gives everybody a +2 status bonus to their initiative. So I'm actually going to
Except him, weirdly enough. I don't know why
accept
they
him.
did that.
Yep.
Well,
All right, so
so
first of all, I'm gonna end the encounter here because we're done with this, and then I'm gonna apply that oracular warning to everybody.
that oracular warning is a status bonus. It also gives temp hit points, by the way. That would stack with
Yep.
scouting.
Oh, okay. So you can scout and do that, and
Yep.
because I've used this in other campaigns. I've got a scout's warning specialty item I've created that I can put on everybody that will give the scouting bonus if you have a scout. So I'm assuming you will, especially since they stack. So I'm going to go throw that on everybody because scouting gives everybody, including the scouter, the +1 bonus.
Yeah, and scout is usually just what somebody who doesn't have anything better to do does.
Yep.
So if you have something good to do, then do it. So we always need a scout, always need a search. Rogue usually avoids notice, and then
Oh,
the
I'll do
people with
search
shields
then.
defend.
I can do that. Let's see. Search.
Yeah, I would assume Grumney would be defend, but if not, he could scout.
Yeah, that's a good idea. He can defend.
And then I don't know enough about kineticist. I would assume that exploration activity would need to be whatever's required to pump that armor on, right? Because you can't just walk around with it all the time.
I can pop on armor whenever my gates are open, which they are currently are.
Yeah, but can you keep it open, or do you have to pop it on like every minute or 10 minutes or whatever?
And let me double check on the. I do not quite remember. Let's see. Enemy.
Actually, does not get that.
You can always do
So-
follow the expert, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
yep.
But I
As
don't
long
think
as I have
anybody's
my
an expert in anything right now.
Oh, right. Nobody's an expert. Yeah.
Well, technically, I'm an expert in perception, but that doesn't
Okay.
count.
All right, so I think
But
I've put
I
the
can.
oracular warning on everybody
Yeah, I'll do that.
except for Grumney.
Um,
I think there's the separate one for the temp hit points, so I'll put this one on everybody too, and we'll see if that works.
It did.
I put it on car. I did. Right, so I think that's on everybody. Did we get everybody putting in their exploration activity yet?
Now we've got Valus got investigate and Dusk has avoid notice, but nobody else has done it yet.
No, I've got search turned on now.
Well, you have to click activate for it to pop up in the party sheet.
It says it was
Yep.
active. Oh, never mind. I didn't. I hit the button. There we go.
I did not realize that.
There we go. Got it.
Is it shot now?
Yep.
Investigate, defend.
Whoops.
Oh.
All right, I clicked it.
Yeah, we can see
There
it
we
now.
go. It's on there now.
Okay.
So what is
Well, it
Boz
showed up
doing?
and then it disappeared on the thing. I'm like, wait.
there we go.
Let's
Okay,
see.
well-
I think I'll. Since I
Boz is scouting.
find
Okay.
it.
So we got Boz scouting. We got Carwin defending.
Yeah,
We've
if
got Lana searching. We've got Grumney defending. We've got Lefts at Dusk avoiding notice. And we've got Eltherion investigating.
Starting at level 2, I can avoid notice and scout at the same time.
I don't know. Did you guys want me to take like 10, 20 minutes to patch you guys up before we head in?
I mean, I'd be fine with that, but if we're feeling like we're on a time crunch because if they're doing a ritual right now,
Well, I mean, if we do that,
They
I
went deep
can-
into the ritual. They did not notice the combat that was going on 100 yards away. So they haven't noticed you. You think, again, rituals
Oh,
usually
right.
last like hours, so you don't think there's a time crunch. So you think
Okay.
you've probably got some time to
then
do
yes,
treatments, patch up. Yep.
Dusk would
Well, then
appreciate
I'll-
being healed.
get my focus point back during that period of time.
Yep.
In case I
Oh, that's
need
a good
that
point,
shield
yeah.
Alright.
spell again.
So let me patch you up. This would just be the normal treat wounds, right?
Yeah, normal treat wounds.
That's good. So you're immune for an hour,
Yep.
and then I suppose if we still have time, I'll do myself as well.
I'm only down 3, but I said, I ain't horribly worried about it, but if we got time, that's fine.
No healing done. That's unfortunate. And then who's it that still had a bit of injury?
Carwin.
Carwin's got 3 points.
Okay. Ugh, that's rough.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm
Well,
not
okay,
worried,
okay,
guys.
I
I can
Let's
still
just not
technically-
live with it.
I can still technically battle medicine if needed because that's a separate immunity.
Yep.
Well, does immunity kick in when you attempt it or when you succeed at it?
Attempt.
Attempt
Okay.
it. Yep. Yep.
I think I've had enough coffee for this morning.
I guess we'll just have to move on with that. I guess, right?
Sounds good.
Oh, unless you wanted to hero point one of them.
I mean, I could do that. Might as well, right?
Sure.
Yeah, I would think you'd want to hero point the one on yourself because you're down 8 still, right?
Yeah. Which one was it? That one. Reroll Was it reroll and keep the new result? Is that the right one?
Should be reroll using
Oh,
a
using hero point. There we go.
Yep.
Yeah.
With the
That becomes
+10.
it becomes a 12 with the +10, so that is a success actually.
Oh, right, but that
So,
didn't automatically do the dice, so... How many dice is it again?
2d8.
2d8.
I'll just roll them directly then.
Yeah, that's fine. You're only
Or
down
just
8,
roll
so
the
you
one.
only need
Yeah.
to roll 1.
I don't know why. Yeah, never mind.
That's fine.
How do I... Back to
Just go in and manually just put yourself
Yeah.
back to full hit points. Yep.
That's what I just did. Right,
Perfect.
I think we're good to move on. Sorry I couldn't get you
Alrighty.
up as well.
So you guys moving forward?
Charge. We
Charge
should probably
slowly 'cause we're all
redo
like
our
moving
order
fast.
though, because I want to be next to Carwin.
So this
Next to
next
and
one
behind
actually
Carwin.
isn't a map. So it's basically when you cross that threshold.
Got into the black and white area.
Yep. I need. See, do I have that to? Shift. Here we go. So I'm just going to put it on this map. This will be the easiest way to do it. And then the last one. All right, so I've targeted everybody with that. Throw that into chat. Yep. So in the chat, if everybody, so once you cross this barrier, you feel like your body from the inside out is being pulled and ripped at. Ooh, except for Lena, you are immune. You are unaffected because you are a druid.
Ah.
So just ignore your chat roll there, but everybody else needs to make me a roll. Here is Grumney's. Does Grumney have a hero point?
Oh, and I don't have a hero point left.
Knock the other dice away.
I
Wow,
failed
even with the
miserably.
+10, I failed.
Grumney, I think, has a hero point, so I'm going to. Here we go. So that becomes a success for Grumney. All right, so the people that succeeded, which are Laughs at Dusk and Grumney, take no damage. Anna took no damage. Boz is going to take.
Well, I'm glad I patched you guys up a bit.
It could hurt.
So Boz is going to take that much.
Oh, don't forget though, because we don't have our bonus on, so we don't have those temp hit points. That's going to screw everything up. For the
10 hit
oracular,
points for
for the
the
oracular warning. Yeah, because we're not in a combat yet.
There was no initiative here, so it's just crossing in. So you would not have those temp hit points. But when we get to the next part, you will. So.
Right, I'm just saying if we just click take damage, then it's going to take it off a temp hit point that we don't have.
Oh, you've got those on already?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's showing one.
I'll give it to you. That's fine. I'll allow you to take those, and then it'll come back next time. So I'm good with that. So Grumney kind of gives you as he begins to step through, gives you the warning. So you guys basically got it. So your temp hit points will apply here. So Boz damage has been recorded. Carwin is Valeth also took the failure amount. So
Nobody crit failed though, thankfully.
two people,
Carwin.
or actually one
I
people
did.
still crit. One person did. Carwin did.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good luck,
That's
Carwin.
what I said. Like I said, too bad I don't have a hero point left.
Yep. Actually rolled separately for Valeth.
Yeah, I was just gonna fix it.
Yep. So I ended that
Good
one
hurt.
and added one. All right, and now Carwin. And this is force damage you're taking. So again, it's like microscopic tears are occurring inside of your body.
Nice. And that's it.
Did you
That's all I had
fall?
left. That's all I had left.
Oh, he's at death's door.
Okay. You still have 1 hit point. So again,
Oh.
you had 10 hit points.
Oh yeah, because I had the
Yep.
temp.
Yeah, that's what happens when you
All right. So now
screw
you
up your
guys,
stats.
you're about
and
100 feet away. They still have not noticed you.
You're a melee character with a one
So
con.
yeah, you've got a couple people that are down, especially Carwin, who's at death's door.
Yeah. I think
Do
I'm
you
gonna
guys
have to
have?
battle medicine you because.
Got, he's already been treated wounds.
Yeah.
Or feed him a potion.
Oh yeah, I was gonna buy one of those before we left. And
I mean, that's
then
9.
started
It's
moving,
not
I
nothing.
forgot. Hey, 9's better than nothing,
All right,
man. I got
healing
10.
is applied.
I'm ready to go.
Do we have
Yeah, never
10
been to that for a day.
do we have 10 minutes where you can heal me like normal, or do I just have to take a battle medicine because of the time crunch?
Yeah, if you weren't treated wounds before, you do have 10 minutes to treat wounds.
Yeah, Valeth
If you
never
weren't
got
treated
treated.
wounds before, yep, you would have.
He was okay
You'd be
before.
immune. Okay.
So.
Yep. So you can do a normal treat wounds on him.
Excuse me.
God damn it. Battle medicine. I
Battle
guess?
medicine it is, I guess.
All right.
Oh wait, let me click you. Target you first.
Let's see.
Yeah,
I completely forgot. How do you give other
I
people
put it on
potions?
there, but I guess I won't need to worry
You
about it.
you would drag the potion from your sheet into the party stash, and then they would drag it from the party stash into their
Yep.
sheet.
So you
Okay,
got
so I get
11.
Yeah.
Thank you.
where's
There we go.
Oops.
I don't know why it didn't apply. It should have applied, but
It did.
no,
Alright.
it just delayed. You had to do it manually, I think.
Yep.
Oh, there's
No,
a-
I see the Valeth is healed for 11 damage.
Yeah, I clicked the button to heal.
Ah, okay.
Yep.
Is everyone else
All right,
okay?
so
Yeah.
Carwin and Boz are both still a little
Yeah,
bit
but
injured.
they're both immune
they're
to battle
immune to
medicine.
everything.
And, yeah.
Yep.
Right.
Okay.
yeah.
I forgot to pick up the potion when we were in town. I was going to buy, but oh well.
Where
I
is
think they'll
the
be
party
okay.
stash? I am failing to see it.
If you
Party
hit P,
inventory.
yeah, if you hit P, it'll bring up your party sheet, and then it's the third tab. Dash.
We have a disguise kit in there, and that's about it. 2 disguise
Yep.
kits.
Okay. Here and then. All right, there you go. Healing potion for the one who needs it.
I love that it's a
Carwin,
large
take
healing
that.
potion, so I can just see this role play when he's trying to drink this large healing potion.
Yeah, it's in a keg. Does
That's
Carwin
funny.
want to take that, or do you want to?
Yeah, how do we do that?
So from the party stash, I
Mhm.
can drag that onto your character.
Oh,
So
okay.
then in your
That way I
inventory.
can drink it real quick.
Yep. And then I think in your if you go to your character sheet, the little box that's inventory. There's like a play button that says, if you hover, it says use.
Where'd it go?
Oh, while we're dealing with the inventories,
Oh,
this
there.
aura recorder was taken back from us, right? I should just.
Yep.
You just hit the play
Yep.
button. You said use.
That'll use it.
Heck.
Oh man.
I'm only down 6 instead of 7.
It's okay. You'll be fine.
It'll be
Who bought
all
that
right.
Well,
potion?
obviously it's because the mouth of the potion was so big, being large, that you spilled most of it on the
Yeah,
ground.
poured it all over me.
Spilled it all over yourself. Got one little trickle. Tasted good though. Alrighty, let's you guys have already seen this map, but let's put you on there now for real as you approach from the north. And again, when you do get this close, they do notice you. So we are going to go ahead and roll for initiative. So starting the combat. I'm gonna reload my page because I got like icons that aren't showing up here. So give me just a minute. Should be pretty quick. Oh, it's asking me to log in. That's weird.
Maybe your cookie expired.
Yeah, it usually expires after like a week for
Let's see,
Forge.
There we go. Welcome back. Join the game. All right, I'll be back in a second. Maybe a minute. Come on.
While you're dealing with your reload and everything, do we want to take a quick bathroom break?
Sure, we can do that. Like
So I don't have scout as an option on my thing, so I'm wondering if that macro didn't work right.
What's that? The bonus from scouting? It should be. I put a scout's warning on everybody.
Yeah, I see
That-
the buff, but when I go to click my initiative, I just have wisdom, trained, pursue a lead. There is no scout on there at all.
Oh yeah, I see that on my roll. There's no the bonus for those wasn't applied on
Wasn't?
me or
Okay.
Grumney either.
Oh, also the oracular warning is not on there. So
Uh,
We've got the hit point
I
one,
have
but we've not got the other part of it for some reason.
yeah, I was just like, I'm not sure the hit points
well, yeah, the
reset
hit
either.
points didn't redo because we'd have to take the buff off and then redo the buff to get the hit points as well.
Yeah. It's just one temporary hit point to everybody, right? I think it's based
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
level.
I've still got mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anybody
So-
that doesn't have it, you can just add it manually under the temp hit points on your character sheet.
What was the bonus to initiative? From
So
the
Uh,
oracular one?
oracular warning is a 2 status, and scout is a 1 circumstance.
Yeah.
So that's total of additional +3.
Plus
So I should
3.
actually have a 19.
Okay. I can modify that on everybody's here. So last at dusk.
Oh, I was just typing it in myself.
I mean that's fine for you can do that. I had already rolled, so it just didn't apply before.
Yeah, all of Valis'
Buzz.
bonuses are in.
Scout. Circumstance was scout, right? +1.
Yep. Scout is circumstance and irregular warning is status. So
Cool.
Boz would have had 3 more. Grumney would have had 1 more. And Carwin would have had 3 more. All right, so I think I've got everybody. Valeth, you said yours was factored in
Mine
correctly?
is correct, yes.
Okay, Lena's is
I just added
updated, I
mine.
believe. Yep. And those 2 left at dusk I adjusted, Boz's I adjusted, and Carwin's I adjusted, and Grimney's I adjusted. All right, I think we are ready to go. So beginning the encounter, Valeth is the first one to act.
All right, I am going to use my item thingy, whatever it's called.
Deviant ability?
Drain bonded item.
Oh, drain bonded item. All right. To be able to recast one of your spells.
Yep.
Okay. That is a free action to do that, correct?
That is correct. And I am going to cast it on Dusk's rapier.
Okay.
And then, I never got a knowledge check for the investigator thing. Go ahead and do that now.
Okay. That's not the right.
Provided this is on my lead, it would be another +1.
What were your leads again?
My lead was solve the problem with the gates that led to the missing moment, and the other one was about the Fey things, the Gorgas or whatever.
Okay. That would not apply to either to this situation here.
All right.
Doesn't factor into either of those. So, I mean, you know these they look like the rebel or the oak stewards from before, dressed the same. So, that's you
Oh.
don't know anything besides that.
Okay. Then I guess I'll just throw up a shield with that last action.
All right.
All right, Lena's turn.
I'm going to use an action to move up a little bit. Try and stay inside that shield. And then I'm just going to use one action to cast Earth's Bile, my focus spell. And I'll try and get it between these top 2 druids. Don't know how to target with the area thing, but I know I can drag a box around these 2, right?
Can
If
you,
you
if you throw the spell to chat, I just want to see what it does.
You can target multiple people by hitting T on the first one and then holding down Shift
Yep.
and hitting T
That's
on all
what
the
I did.
others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why
And
it's
you
showing
can
the two.
actually also think. So I'm gonna place the burst there for you.
Yeah.
And all right, I've got like a auto target thing on that should work. So yep, there we go. It's on there. So here are their saves. All right. So we got 1 success, 1 fail. So
Okay.
go ahead and roll your damage.
How the fuck do I do that in this? Oh, it's there.
In the chat. Yep, it's right at the bottom
yeah.
of the chat there.
Oh, right. I didn't even see in the macro thing it had the place 10-foot burst.
Yep.
Oh, that applied to both. I don't think it was supposed to.
I think it does. Yeah, I mean,
Applies to both. There should be a button for the DM that says regular damage or half.
the damage. Yep, half or damage. So yep. So you roll the full damage, and then I apply that based on their saves. So
Okay.
yep. So
And
one took
then
half, one took full.
can I
And was that
sustain
a
in the?
2 action?
No, it's actually a 1 action.
Okay.
So I was wondering, can I
I
sustain
don't
in the
think you
same
can
turn?
sustain it in the same turn.
No, you cannot.
No.
Okay. I don't know what else to do with my other action.
You have shield.
Take cover, aid another.
Sure, I'll raise my shield.
Okay.
There you go. However the fuck I do
It's
that.
another +1 bonus to AC. So
Yeah. Then that's me.
all right. It is now this guy, and he's the one who only took half damage. He didn't like that. Let's see, half.
Find where my focus points are. Make sure it's correctly removed one.
He's going to move up here. And then he is going to cast a spell. And you see an elk up here. Why is it not? Maybe it'll bring. There we go. Place 5-foot burst. So you see a large elk up here in that 5-foot burst area. Target. Why did it not click on? Oh, Boz is there. There we go. All right, so Braz, Grumney, and Laughs at Dusk need to make reflex saves. So you should see it in the chat there. In the bigger box, it's got all 3 of you. So click on that dice icon there to roll. I'm rolling Grumney's. All right, so Grumney crit failed. Does Grumney have a hero point left? Grumney does not. Boz succeeded and Laughs at Dusk failed. So I'm going to roll damage. Let's doing 2d6 damage. Grumney's taking double that. Boz is taking half. And Laughs is taking full. And that is his turn. That guy back there. Just gonna move.
Oh, I forgot to put the persistent fire in the one that failed to save.
That was on the. Oh, was that with the
Whatever one
spell?
failed. It's just 1 damage, 1 persistent fire.
Okay, I will. So that would be this guy here. All right, he's got it on him now.
Go.
He moved there. That's 1 move. wait, no, he's probably just gonna do 3 moves. He'll move to there. That's 3 moves for him. It's now laughs at dusk.
Okay. So, quick question: since I was avoiding notice for my exploration, what's the
Yep.
status of that for how these guys know my presence or not?
So this guy back here, he would be off guard to you. These two here would not,
Okay.
because they have acted.
Yeah. All right.
And
Yeah,
the
that's what I
guy
thought.
way back hasn't acted either, but I'm not sure you can really get to him and do anything to
No.
him.
No, that's fine.
So
So, what I'm going to do is to 25 feet up here to this guy.
yep.
Then I'm going to feint a strike at him.
Okay. So if you target him and then roll the feint
Yep.
from your basic action. That is a success. So
So
he
he's
is
off guard to my
you.
attack.
Yep. I'll grab that quick and put it on him for now.
And I will strike at him with my rapier.
Yep. That is a hit.
Roll damage.
So he totally
Orange.
falls for your feint, kind of opens up his left side rib cage, and you deftly poke your rapier right in between his ribs and right into his heart, and you see blood quickly fill his green robes, and he slumps to the ground, dead.
That was for that elk, dick. And that's it.
There was no comma
All
in that
right.
statement. It was all
Elk?
one statement.
Elf dick. Punctuation is important. All right, boss.
All right. Let's see. It's like a wall of people in front of me. Let's see. Which one are you?
Just push them out the
Which one
way.
I think it's pretty reasonable you can move through allies.
Yep. You can move through allies, no issues.
Okay. Then I will move.
You can't end your move with an ally in your square, though. That's the problem. So you'd have to like move up to there to get out of. I think that would
Yeah.
get you out. Maybe no, that wouldn't give you out of Valus range.
If he stepped, if
What
he
about
was
here?
here,
Yeah, I think you could get there. Yep. You can kind of. Yep. You could get there without going through his square. You just kind of move back on this side instead. So yep, that's no problem.
And-
That is 2 moves there to get to there. That's 30 feet of movement. The second
Alright.
diagonal is 10.
Right,
Your
and then
mental gates are still open though, so you can use your whatchamacallit.
Armor of Earth.
Yep, either that or an elemental blast if you wanted to damage him.
Let's see. I think I'll go
These
for
guys are all
elemental.
wielding staffs, Dave's.
means they're casters.
Well, you did see him cast and summon an elk, so
I believe I had him
is
selected.
yep,
Yeah.
that is a hit.
That
That's the
unicorn
2
horn
action one though, so
is insanely long.
uh, I think the only difference is the damage modifier, right? Between the 1 action and the 2 action.
And hey, oh well.
What happens if we roll? So I just change your elemental blast to 1 action. You rolled a 2, so you get +2 on that instead of +6. I'll take my roll for you on that though. So you did 10 damage to him.
Okay. All right,
So
let's see.
this guy. Oh, not Boz.
Oh,
I'll just do it to him manually. So he's taking 10 damage. So he's got that many left. Right. So it is recorded on him, and he is not feeling good. And that was your round then. 2 actions to move there, and then 1 action to do your. And to change that, if you go to your character sheet under the actions, your elemental blast is at the top, and there's 1 action or 2 action, so you can toggle between that on there.
oh, okay. I didn't know that. That's what the second row is for. Okay.
I think the second row is actually ranged. So the first row is melee, the second row is ranged, and then you can toggle between the type of damage you do based on those icons to the right: bludgeoning, piercing, or poison with the earth, and cold or fire with the fire. And then yeah, the 2 lines are the top one is melee, the bottom one is ranged. So
All right. Okay, and now I see it. Now I see it. Okay.
cool.
And with that, my gate is deactivated, and that should be my turn.
Okay. The guy way in the back. On that spell. 30 feet.
Ooh, wait,
Can he get it there?
how do I deactivate that? There we go.
Middle. He's got to move up, so oops. So he is going to move up. He's going to cast a spell, and hey, a very familiar looking tree pops up.
Hmm.
Right there. So he moved, he cast, that is his turn. Carwin.
All right. Well, hmm. All right. Now to put the waypoints in the movement was what now? Not that he probably has a reactionary strike at being a druid. I was just kind of make
If
sure I
you
got
hit
this down
control first, hold down
first.
control,
Oops.
and then
Sorry.
that's all right.
All right.
I mean, you can move 1 square at a time too.
All right.
Yep. So you're moving to there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then oh, I forgot that one was dead anyway, so it didn't really matter, I guess.
You're flanking this one now.
Yeah. And I'll take a swing at him.
Okay. All right, so that does miss him, but it does hit the tree. So go ahead and roll your damage. Because
Okay.
the tree is AC 10. And you see the branches of the tree kind of reach over in front, kind
Right.
of protecting him. So the tree takes 7. All right. Damage is recorded on the tree. Yeah, we had
Well,
I played this with my son GMing, and we had a wood kineticist in the party where this protector tree is one of their kineticist abilities. So they can kind of keep repeatedly bringing that up. It was unreal, the amount of damage this tree's absorbed for the party.
and I'll take another swing at it, I guess. Why not?
Yep, sounds good.
Wow, crap rolls.
So that one hits, that one only hit an AC of 8, so that did
Right.
not hit the tree.
All right.
All right, last Rebel Oak Steward, which is this guy. he is going to cast, and you see another elk appear. Casting Sacred Beast, doing bludgeoning damage.
Of course, he's not in my.
It's okay. He's on fire.
That guy's dead, so that's fine. Or does he want to?
All right.
Here, let me. He's gonna redo that. Get out of here. Yeah, that's within 30. So he's going to. Put it up there, targeting all that. All right, so Boz and Lena need to roll me saves.
What type of save is this? Reflex.
Ah,
Rolled a net 20, so he is unaffected. And Lena
17.
got a 17, so I think that is a success. Let me double check his spell DC is 16. Yep. So Lena will take half, Boz takes none. And then he is going to move to there. Grumney. Oh, and he takes his 1 damage and he is still on fire.
Oh, it doesn't go away?
He gets a, unless the spell is something different.
I don't know.
Persistent damage. Yeah,
I
persistent
didn't know how it
damage, you
worked.
get a flat check every time. And if you fail
Ah.
the flat check, it stays on. Persistent damage can be rough.
Ooh.
Yeah, especially if you drop and are dying because you're taking damage every round.
Oh yeah, I imagine that would be rough.
For some persistent damages, you can take actions to help try and get rid of them
Yep,
sooner
to
and
reduce
easier.
the DC. Yep.
Like on persistent fire, they say you can stop, drop, and roll for an action to try and put yourself out.
Yep.
That's where you
So
start
he's
pouring
gonna
on the
move up there.
accelerants.
Oops, that was the gasoline, not the water. You know what? Nobody's used this yet. So you see Grumney's eyes begin to glow, and then I think his is fire.
Damn it.
Well, mine just lets me pick an object. So
Did I target the guy? I don't think I targeted him yet. Here we go. Rolling the attack roll. And he hits him. Bringing up the damage. Fire.
I thought it was supposed to automatically do the deviant roll.
Yeah, why did that not do it? I'm just gonna roll him a regular, is a DC 5 flat check. So he made it, he's good. So he blasts this one with a gout of fire out of his eyes. Then he's gonna move up. And he's got a shield, he's gonna raise his shield. It's still up, okay. And it is now Valus' turn. Back to the top of the round.
think my movement's 30. Let me double check. Oh, it's 35. Wow.
Yeah, I think you did the nimble elf.
Yeah. Oh, right, because elves start at 30. I forget that sometimes.
Yep.
All right.
That's where you start taking the variant thing and get the fleet as well.
Well, so I have. Oh, you're talking about the feat, but I'm also the Gates wizard, so I have Fleet Step as a spell that I have, almost have to take. So yeah, I could go crazy.
Yeah, no, I was thinking of the one where you take the one where you're like a human or something as well.
Oh, the Nephilim, they don't stack. I tried.
Oh,
No,
you
not Nephilim.
you targeted laughs at dusk with that.
Oh,
Please don't zap me.
That's
I'm gonna,
upsetting.
I'm
Okay.
gonna delete that.
All right.
Um,
Yeah, it was
yep,
supposed to
if
be.
you yeah, hover
It was-
T and then shift.
yeah, I got him.
and
I got him
hover
targeted. I just
again.
clicked the
Oh,
wrong guy.
target, all right.
2 nice targets there.
So click your roll damage again. One better. There we go. So he's rolling.
Oof.
He's rolling. We got 1 success
There you go.
and 1 failure. So he's taking half. Or she, I guess. And that one's he's taking full.
All right, I'm gonna.
That is that your turn then? You
Yep.
moved and
Move
cast
and 2
electric arc?
casts. Yep.
Yep. All right, laughs at dusk.
All right. Well,
Wait,
Uh-huh.
why did it just skip me?
Oh, my bad.
He passed his turn, so it went to me.
Yep.
How the fuck? There, down to here. I'm gonna use 2 actions to move.
Yep.
Let me get that. There we go. Get right down next to the here.
Okay.
And then I'll just sustain the Earth's Bile to try and hit the one down here that's not been touched yet. I'll try and
Okay.
put it off the side a little. That's kind of all I can do.
All right, there we go. Rolling save. And it succeeds on its save, so it's going to take. So you can click your roll damage.
Yep.
It's going to take half of that. And it is not persistently on fire.
I think you targeted the wrong one.
Oops.
No, auto selected the one down here. Oh, it did actually damage the wrong one, yeah. Don't know how that happened.
Yeah, let me.
It's got me selecting the one down here.
I think this one is still right.
It says he's perfectly fine, so.
This one down here, yeah, it needs to take the 2 damage. So I just double checking the other guy up there that was on fire. That. Oops, why did it do that? Oh. All right, he's got his 2 damage now, so he's barely hurt. All right, I think we're good. So you move twice, sustained. Laughs at dusk.
So do we want to try and kill that one weak guy or start targeting the other guy? We got lots of people right near the weak guy. Yeah.
Yeah, my plan is to always kill the guys that are weak. That way they can't kill you first.
Well, there's a lot of people who goes before him.
Actually, well, I mean, just only since you asked, I try not to give too many here's how you play things. But if you delay and Boz goes, Boz can kill that one and then run down there, give you the flank, and then everybody's happy.
I'd be cool with that. Boz, would you?
Okay.
Does that work for you?
Yeah.
Sure. Then I'll delay until after
All
Boz
right.
goes.
All right, you are delayed. Boz,
Yep,
it is your
perfect.
turn.
And if
All right,
Boz
let's
doesn't kill him, then I'll go kill him.
Perfect.
perfect. Oh, wait, make sure I'm there. We go. Make sure I'm selected, and I will use my horns.
You gore him horribly, which is probably going to end his life. Or this might be a her. I can't remember the voice. Go ahead and roll your damage.
I think that one was a dude.
We'll find out.
Oh, good.
How's a dude? All right. So as that one falls, you see the one in the back instantly drop their staff and surrender.
Come on, can we kill him anyways?
Yeah, I was gonna apologize for taking that kill
It
from
is
you.
up to you.
Why would you deprive yourself of information?
We've gone over this. Information doesn't pay my bills.
You just need to leverage it properly. I can teach you. Information is worth more than a house, I promise.
Don't you think he knows where bowling is?
Good enough. All right,
All right.
let's go interrogate this
We are
guy.
out of initiative then.
Yep.
All
I'm
right.
gonna try and
We
calm
are
down this
ending
unicorn.
the
one more time.
encounter. Yeah, let's finish this up here. Shouldn't be any more combat, so I'm gonna do that. But we are out of initiative order. The unicorn is again tied down. You see, Lena, you're right up by it. You see like a glazed over look in its eyes.
Yeah. Does it look like that's just from injury or from some other malicious
Oh,
thing?
it totally got
Do
roofied.
you have medicine
I do. I'm
or
very
crafting?
well trained.
Either one, crafting or
Mm.
medicine. I'll give you.
Medicine. I've got.
All right, actually, go ahead and do that recall knowledge. That'll bring both of them up because crafting is on that list too, and I'll just apply the better one for you. I'm gonna say you're not sure what's going on with this unicorn.
Oh, Valus would like to take a look too then.
Yep, somebody else can make that recall knowledge check. Valith, you think this unicorn is possessed?
I will disseminate that information amongst my teammates.
Yeah.
Possessed
I don't
by
exactly have much
demons?
experience.
Possessed by some entity, you're not sure what. Anybody else want to try and make a check?
I don't think I have a high enough knowledge in anything to.
Yep.
I mean, you can roll for fun and maybe you'll get a 20, but
Right.
Yeah,
As you
I
announce
guess.
that out loud, the oak steward laughs and go, "Are you serious? You think it's possessed?" That is
Yes.
the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
then I'll put my knife to his throat and say, well, then what is it?
It's been poisoned. One of our Kanipo, he gave us a special poison to make that will affect unicorns that normally aren't affected by poisons. And it is also
What was that
a
name? Sorry?
reagent for the ritual that we were performing. Kanipo is the name she gave.
Do you remember how long does it usually take to treat poison again?
I think it's like a minute or 10 minutes. It's under treat wounds, I think. One of the actions. Or maybe under the medicine skill.
It just says an action, actually.
Yeah,
so
it's one action.
Can
Okay.
I attempt to treat poison?
Sure. Using medicine?
Yep.
Does that give it a new save?
Yes.
Plus
Just
for
says
circumstance.
next
Assuming
saving throw. Okay. So 13 was your total. You got a 6
Yeah, I
plus
don't
7.
think I've got another. No, we've not got another hero point. So.
Okay. So again, you don't know what this poison is, what its durations are. So you can't really tell. It's still got that glassy-eyed look. As you did touch it, its eyes open. It's still glassy-eyed, but it opened wider, and it kind of tries to strain against its bonds.
Can I free those bonds?
Sure. It's basically tied up with rope, so you can spend some time untying the rope. There's no check. But as you release its bonds, it kind of stands up and then tries to gore you with its horn.
Oh.
So targeted, striking, but it misses. And then it runs off. So it
That's a bit
stood
of a
up,
problem.
it gored, and its move. Speed of 45. It runs down there. Does anybody want to do anything?
I would love to do something.
Okay,
It's
go
only
ahead.
moving 10 feet faster than me, but if I cast my fleet step, then I'm suddenly moving 65 feet, 20 feet more than it. I'm not very
Okay.
strong, but could I maybe carry somebody with me or something? I can also push. Wait, let me make sure I have to cast that on me. I can't cast it on anybody else.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure fleet step is only on you. If you
Yeah, damn.
carried somebody, you would probably become encumbered, which is gonna give you a speed penalty.
By how much?
What is your strength?
To 0.
Yeah, where are you? If you look at your inventory right now, you are. So you can carry a max bulk of 10. I think a person is 6. So
So I drop my
encumbered.
backpack, cast a spell, move over, grab
Yeah,
Dusk.
dropping the backpack is a free action. I'm assuming pretty much everything.
Because Dusk
Dropping your
weighs the
staff as
least.
well.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, your staff is your heaviest. That's 1 bulk. Right now you're carrying 1.8. Encumbered gives you
10-foot penalty.
10-foot penalty to speed.
Okay, so I'd be 55. I'd still be 10 feet faster than it for the next 10
Okay.
rounds. I assume
And
Dusk
who are
doesn't
you
weigh that.
carrying?
Yeah, so Dusk would definitely weigh the least. Obviously I can't carry Boz. So
Yep.
unless the champion or the animist has something that they can use to stop. Well, actually, the animist is the one with the treat wounds, right? So
And I also have Tanglevine, if that helps.
perfect. So is he bulk enough that I can carry him without?
All medium creatures are about the same bulk. I know it's stated somewhere. I'm just doing a quick search to see what it is. I think it's 6.
Okay. Well, perfect. That's even
So
better because I don't have
regardless
to
of
run
who
over
you
to grab
carry,
him.
it's going to be the same.
So then
Yeah,
I don't even
bulk
have to
of
run over there to grab him.
tiny
So
is 1, small is 3, medium is 6, and
all
large
right.
is. So you can't carry Boz. Boz is 12, but anybody else in the party, they're all medium. So it's going to be 6 bulk
and
to
small.
carry somebody.
All right, let's do it. I'll try to grab him. We'll see if he's willing or not.
Yeah, I'm willing.
All right.
All right.
So then that's round 1, but then we should be able to easily catch up on round 2. So we should have. Well, I mean, I don't know how you want to play it because if the thing's trying to attack us, we're just trying to heal it.
Well, if you can't get to it this round, basically when it moves off the map, it's gone. Which it's going to do on its turn next time.
So
even though
carry
you
the
can
guy with
catch up to it.
Tanglevine.
Well, in that case,
Okay.
I pick him up, I move, and then I push him 10 more feet, and I'll just let him
Okay.
do it.
And you're going to try and treat wounds on it?
I could do that, or I could Tanglevine it.
Okay.
What do you
Decide
think's
what you
better,
want to
guys?
do.
Yeah, so I can get to there, which would put him here,
Okay.
and then I push him 10 more feet.
Oh wait, so it'd be what, there.
Yep.
Ah, crap. Well,
So you're still 5 feet away from it. So you won't be able to treat wounds from there, but you could cast Tangle Vine on it.
I guess I'll have to do that then.
Okay. So go ahead and target it and then cast the spell. And you need to make an attack roll on it, which is a hit. All right, so spell effect Tangle Vine on it. Was not a crit success. Nope. So just regular success. So its speed is. Oh, it's not read. What does Tangle Vine do?
it just
Minus
reduces
10
it by 10.
its,
Okay.
Speed per round.
Yeah,
All right,
if
it
there's no
didn't
way
do
we
it on
can,
its speed.
there's no way we can
gonna
stop
move-
it from getting off the map. But I do run
Yeah.
faster than it, so we should be able to keep up.
Yeah, it was really. I mean, the adventure assumes it gets away anyway. So
Oh, does it? Oh,
yeah,
we'll just let it get away then.
yeah. You freed the
Yeah.
unicorn.
Yeah.
So and again, I don't track experience points. I do chapter leveling with this. So I mean, you basically, if we were doing experience points, you would have got the XP award for it. But yeah, there's really nothing to be gained by stopping it. So
Yeah. Well, we weren't
again,
trying
it
to
was just
stop it anyway. We were just trying to get the poison to go away, so it survived.
yep. And it will eventually wear out. I think it, even though it's not immune to this poison, it would still get bonuses on its save, so it'll eventually wear off. So the biggest thing was stopping the ritual so it didn't die. And I think we're at 3.5 hours, so I think we're going to cut it there. We will lead off next session with the interrogation of the surrendered druid, which will lead us into the next session, the Boland's hideout. So that's where we'll pick up next time. Just again, quick session recap, debrief. I thought it went well. I think it went pretty smoothly overall. So, any questions, concerns, anything from you guys' end?
No.
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 Okay. Hope you guys all enjoyed yourself, had fun with the kickoff here, and looking forward to continuing on. I think our next session is set up for, I believe it's the 2nd of May.
That looks about right.
2nd of May. So anything you want to, if the questions or anything come up in between, just use Discord. We'll chat back and forth. Otherwise, we'll reconvene May 2nd and continue on.
All right.
All
Well,
right.
Thank you very much.
thanks for GMing.
All
Thanks
right.
for playing,
Thank you
everybody.
guys. Had a blast. We'll talk to you later.
Guys, have a good